even the team at the bottom of the table, who is 0-3, still has a chance. Mr. Slavinsky, I like to call him Dr. Strange, crunched the numbers for us. He said there's 12 out of 4,096 possible chances for them to still qualify. So what he's saying is there's still a chance.
Yeah, so you're telling me there's still a chance. Right, I think it just, the group is unfolding as we expected, in a sense that, you know, we're having some upset wins here and there. All the teams are still in the running, and we probably won't know even after today, you know, who is going to for sure make it into the playoffs. And that's why it's so exciting. Group C is definitely the most exciting we've had and has shown us the highest level of CS play too.
I don't think Mouse care about EG going in or out, but for themselves, they need to pick up wins if they want to have a chance to qualify.
This is important. I think, I hope mousesports are thinking and talking in this way as well. Is like they are in a very good position to still qualify. Yeah. Like this is their most important game though. Well, actually Big is playing really well. So two hard, difficult games, but they already played, you know, Navi and FaZe on paper more difficult opponents, right? And here, I like what Chad mentioned, you know, they definitely have an advantage in the map pool, and they need to show it. Like if you're playing for 7 months and you can't punish a team who's been together for like 2-3 weeks, right? And you can't punish them in the veto with their map pool and win on those maps, then you're really having issues as a team. So far, some big problems. We see fnatic gets rid of Ancient. The problem for mousesports here is, I agree with Chad, Vertigo would be a good one, but mousesports doesn't really play it themselves. Dust 2 could potentially be another good one. We see that actually fnatic doesn't go for overpass. They switch it up. They go for Mirage, maybe fueled a little bit by that win that they had yesterday against FaZe. And Mouse goes into that nuke pick overpass as the decider.
And one expert leading the way of mousesports. Small margin and long-range Glocks connecting nicely to start things off, and it continues to spiral for the mousesports boys. Every click out of Crim's Glock is something. Rops, however, partners up with Acor to keep it competitive. A Crim's double. Yet to see the plant. Crim's triple. Okay, guess he's just going to win the round on his own.
Definitely seeing him now. High alert, high shot.
Good shots, but not ready for the Mezzy swing. So we'll get a full 15 this time.
But that's even scarier. It's still in the box here. So mousesports going to have to deal with Alex and his boys who are making their way up. Cat flashed in.
Yeah, it's a scary and threatening Deagle from Frozen, which is kept honest. Alex down, Crim's hunting and leaping into the site. Well-managed movement, and Acor's Deagle does nothing. Poor old Rops, and he's even potentially going to get flanked. I don't think he gets to keep a thing here. He's going to look to maintain the armor, and the scout just quietly tiptoeing away. Double break?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like an insulation kind of situation?
I think so.
You know, like when you were sneaking around the house, and Rops' game is get a headshot and ruin Brolan's day. Whew, not to be today.
He lost that one, didn't he?
Like that Alex made it clear that he found, you know, the unification of so many different personalities and cultures and philosophies for the game. Hang on, getting a bit sketchy. It looks like it's all fine. The bomb planted safely and uncontested.
They had Crims over towards window on connector. They had Jacquinho,
which we all are familiar with. Now, this boost is a risk. Careful now. Oh, Rob should have him. He has no info.
Oh, wow. He's actually going quite aggressive here, Brolin.
Absolutely no info. What a gap. He's definitely got the element of surprise here. This is going to ruin the day of mousesports' first buy. All these M4. Oh, Brolin. That's a bit of an awkward one. He adapts nicely and still strikes. What a recovery. That did get a little wobbly there.
I think he wanted to give him a chance. So I've made it this far. Now you boys can know I'm here. So they mop up the mess. Brolin secures the rounds. And
what a gap to pip.
Yeah, this here is something that we would talk about. This is years ago. We're going back now, like the Hunter boost.
It's about this first contact. And on the glance, the double peek, and it works out for Brolin. Jacquinho onto Acor. Look at this. Oh, we go from dead silence for 45 seconds, and then you close your eyes for a millisecond. It's 1v3, a missed shot from Dexter. That should be the end of that. Double molly, he's ahead of the pack, looking threatening. Dexter with 2 of the 3, and Jacquinho's low. He knows where you are as well. Dexter's done so much. He's pulled this round back for mousesports, and the hard part's done, you'd think. Jacquinho.
Time.
8 seconds. He's got to hunt down Dexter. He's going to have to be loud about this.
Dexter's
done the 1v3. Oh. Just the scout, and he will close it out. Vision, they are. He is peeking into a posted up orb, though, and that's too easy for Jacquinho.
Yeah, that's just this pace that fnatic is showing. Last round, they just parked the bus on mid. Now they're just creeping out A, playing the contact here.
Rotates in on its way. Alex starts his late flank through. Oh, great flash. And Bemis with multiple targets gets housed with one. Leaves us with a 3v3. And Alex is, as we discussed, late flank is going round the world.
They could go back to B here if they wanted. They're not committed completely to Tetris right now, but Alex is saying, hey, let's go A. I'll flank Frozen, who is aware. This is the duel.
Oh, it's a big duel for Alex to try and win if his team had a flash. Alex.
Oh, Frozen's looking away.
Oh, just as he looks away, Alex tries to do too much.
He robbed him.
Stolen. Safe bet. Oh, or not. Chiquino recovers. Frozen to react. Multiple targets to contend with. A 2v2 for him and Crims. And down goes Crim. Chiquino to come up. Clark, he swings out. Frozen's ready. And mousesports string together too. At least spots out some players up on that catwalk. Smoked off for now. No contributions from Bemis. It's Frozen who's supposed to get some damage done, but the highest impact he's going to find is just through the communication he can make. He's gone with nothing to show for it.
Oh, Rops is over in B right now, so if it's a B split, Rops can stop this.
He opted for a glass cannon on Chiquino. Let's see if he finds an AWP in the feed. Robs baited in nicely, but they're into the site. And it gets very uncomfortable for these two.
Has to save.
You have to. As Virtus Pro have demonstrated, is you just win rounds with only a saved AWP and USPs.
Generation of players coming up like that is huge. And that was big as well. Dexter gets away with absolute murder.
Bang! Oh, that's so perfect. Magic can happen. Roland's bottom is turned. Bemis collects. Those two saved rifles have both featured within the feed. Crims with the 1v5, what are you saying?
He might get another, but I don't think he's going to do too much more than that. Not with the bomb perched on up right on the ledge there.
Oh. Ouch. Acor knocks his socks off and Robs gets the info.
Yeah, maybe don't repeat that one just yet.
Some nades, at least, at the very least, pulled out of the CTs. And Alex is fully committing to this. He wants to try and find Acor. Acor's going to take some liberties, and that's the end of that. Crim's last man standing with his Kevlar vest and his Desert Eagle, detached from the bomb and all of his teammates.
Has a crack. Probably worth one kill there, but Rops will mop it up. A clean sweep from Mouse.
And Acor holds his nerve.
He probably wants to start moving any second. Either push or fall back, Acor. And that's neither.
And that's the end of him. Flanker does come in and leaves Bemis all on his own, surrounded by the entire fnatic squad. Look at the minimap. He's just completely surrounded, enveloped by the brown and orange. And that's the end of that. Frozen does contribute one from the CT side. Bomb to be planted. Dexter does look like he wants to contest this and at least be a threat. Trying to find a gap over the smoke. Alex, oh, booked. Some leader-on-leader action. Dexter, very threatening. A good clawback from Chiquino, who continues to be relevant and fragging in this first map.
These are the guys you want alive for a clutch here. Frozen and Rops might give this a go.
Smoke check, kit check. Frozen would have to be the one to be defusing. Smoke's now sailing through the air, and that's the end of that. No time for Rops to work his magic here. Just going to try and take a couple on the way out.
Okay, well, fnatic, they stomached 2 rounds on the trot there from Mouse, but they're going to bounce back with one of their own here. And meanwhile, fnatic, they're just going to waterfall out of Palace. They're going to be in A again. It's just Bemis here.
No one's home. Like, Bemis is on the stairs, and now he's smoked off.
They're already in the site.
They have the site. They're planting? No, Chiquino's just setting up for the potential. Okay. No one's CT. They don't know it. There's so many bodies on the other end of that smoke. He still gets it down in front of their nose. Just keeping re-smoking this connector and jungle position, and look at the space that Crims is starting to crawl for. Chiquino, wow, alert and ready for the CT duel.
It's a save.
It has to be.
How are you going to get back in here?
Did land a bullet there into the leg of Bemis on his retreat.
Yeah, and Alex has just called his way around it. Okay, guys, if they do a heavy mid setup, let's just go out Palace. We'll take the site. Easy as that.
Knocking on that door again. Well, Chad, you've nailed it. There is some flavor of aggression to the mousesports play, and Brolland's already booked him. Robs, before he even gets to fire a bullet, Brolland, the entry fragger with an M4, no less. Acor reveals himself. Chiquino to trade. The bomb's loose in mid.
Nice
and that's
shot.
the shot you need. Bomb loose, fnatic left wanting. And actually, Alex, he's got a bit of a gap here.
Oh, he's not going to clear it.
No, he didn't clear it.
Well, they still don't know, so he could get a kill or two in window here if he takes his time. There's one spotted. Oh, rude shock for Frozen. Hello.
Alex just constantly getting under their skin. He's like peeling back fingernails. He's always on some sort of fruity lurk. He will go down. Crims onto the A core as well, which leaves us into a very peculiar clutch. Crims, he's a wise man. Let's see if he goes for it.
Balcony position. As soon as the bomb starts getting planted, he can just walk on out and kill Crims.
Safe. Oh, faked out. What? Crims!
He's won the round. It's all good. Right? Through his life on the line, it's a lot to lose considering the finances over there in the mousesports camp. If they go, hey, BMS is in sandwich, how many is he going to get?
Ooh, at least one, maybe not. Now they know where you are. 0, the answer. A-core with something. And now smoked off. Alex,
good molly.
Yeah, very good. Stops the default plan. Hiding in plain sight. He hears all of this going down, and
that might be it.
Already contributing 1. Yeah, as soon as Alex walks through, he will find that with ease. And Rops from way downtown does arrive.
Didn't pick over past when we had Mouse ban away Vertigo and fnatic ban away Ancient. He needs to set himself up, need to try and grab some command of this game, because in towards B they go, just Dexter here. Would have to do something magical. Dexter's Deagle.
Come on, my son. Well, 50 damage will do.
Yeah, well, then I think now the exit's the name of the game. Basically, let's catch you all up here. Dexter, in his... Messi, can you not shoot? I'm trying to tell a story.
In his infinite wisdom?
He had, in his Twitter bio, Henry's scouting out players for Cloud9. And we're talking about different players and...
Fnatic's pick, they'd love a 10th. Alex is off for a little cheeky gambit through the smoke. Chiquino flashes him through, and a bit of a gimped movement costs him his life. Brolin unable to contribute as well, and it's down to Chiquino and Crims. Bemis, familiar turf for him, just crouching, hiding, good spray. Does well to find Crims, leaving it all on Chiquino. Oh, and a wide swing for the 6th. Okay, mousesports needed that, closes the gap. And as the smoke lands, it rotates on its way. Crims just completely forgoes the site.
Yeah, and you can see here, they are playing retake. Crims dropping all the way back into CT.
They got 2 smokes for this. Here they come. And that's the end of Brawler. Nice shot out of A-core. And he's got utility to dump as well. And all the headshots are coming through.
Ouch.
Oh, that's why you put the P250 in Rops' hands. Mezzi has tapped away a couple. He'd need the ace and the defuse somehow. And with 0 seconds left for him, he's just going to have a go. Fair play. 3 people unloading their Glocks into you. It will end poorly. If he has vision as you round that corner, he can make that deagle work as just he demonstrates up against Rops. He hears the pins pulled and he's tucked tail. He's managed to evade the hunt from A-core and Bemis. As I say that, great flash, great execution. A-core with a pair of frags that should be the 8. Should being the operative word. A couple of chances here for the Chiquino Deeg, and looks like all's well that ends well.
Great stuff from A-core. I think like to be the A defender like Bemis has to be, that's such a difficult role. Frozen's going to clear this. 100% he's going to clear this.
Messi.
Yeah, one of those, if you're going to play that position, everybody, make sure you don't have a diffuse kit. That's the first piece of advice I'll give you.
Sticks out.
Second of all, good luck.
HF.
It's not easy to play that position.
Oh, Alex flashed off the line and hoping for one quick free frag. It's too easy. Look at that. It's a perfect weapon for the job as well, Chad. Just use Dexter as that nice, dynamic, mobile, strafey gazelle.
So agile.
And badoom.
Clean stuff. Their first half, they were keeping rounds clean. There you have it.
Very quick to this connector position. And Crims...
They jumped into him.
Completely booked. Out of access right now.
Out of commission.
Yeah.
Oh, baited in by the steps.
Oh, Mezzi has completely pulled it back to a competitive field now. And the util's down from Mouse, so they've got about 15 seconds to try and use those as best they can. Brolin, they want you dead to rights, bullets and flames. They will neutralize the threat. Yeah, that's a conversation Fnatic could be having here. And frontside triples the plant. A-core's the one roll holding and does babysit nicely. No bullets for the hard work ahead. Mezzi might want to reload and back the hell out of there.
Oh, A-core's just locked them in towards spawn here. This could be huge. If they take away all the guns from Fnatic.
Oh, down goes one. They want Chiquino's AWP and they will perhaps push the issue. Bemis is on his way. They're coming. Kino.
Huge.
Loses it all. Yeah, and all it takes is one aggressive MP9 running up the guts of middle, and he's got nothing to report just yet. The rest on the Deegs, and oh, they're coming to mousesports so quick and easy here. 2 opening frags for the mid-fight.
So that's kind of what our mousesports are doing right now, especially after that Deagle shot.
Yeah, that should stop them for a while. They are still edging in. I mean, if Mezzi's got any more of those in the chamber. Uh-oh, Crims. Oh, but Mezzi with a real chance. His crosser was right there, and with such low HP, it could have been a 1v2 for Brollan. He'd have loved it. But now I'm afraid for poor Brollan, his chances really are falling apart. Beamers confirms it, and mousesports edging ever closer to the magical number of 16 here on Fnatic's pick. But one factor that did really hurt FaZe Clan was the double AWPs of Fnatic, and that button has been pulled, and Mezzi consistently good for it. That's the end of Beamers if he does stick around. A double molly. Oh, tucked into sandwich. Chiquino called upon, just taking a bit of a risk with the flames. Tagged up, Brollan, only the one. mousesports looking set for another here.
And Crims over towards window got dealt with. So it all happened very, very quickly there, but it looked like it was going to end poorly. The fact that the molly got dropped ramp and Beamers was the only one to die, who was the low HP player, that was the best death they could have stomached in that moment. Otherwise, they could have lost one, and then Beamers to maybe an odd flame, an odd nade.
Holding his nerve, multiple positions, pushing him at the same time in the first miss. This AWP is not coming with him to the next. Ouch, that hurts. Flirting with some aggression.
Yeah, so right now, I don't want to say it's looking desperate for Fnatic, but they are just trying to go for individual frags there. You can see from Mezzi, he's on his lonesome, trying to find a timing, trying to find a gap. And those gaps, they keep coming for Mouse. 2 more kills on towards the A site, looking to keep this one clean as you like. He's great flash.
Yeah, that's
great
lovely.
follow-up. That's the teamwork, right? If your team is communicating, right, like in those elements, like BMS is like, okay, I've got control, I can flash for you. If you're doing those things as a team in the highest level, that is so huge.
As he fires off a warning shot, Crims has had a bit of a struggle. Not this time. The flash is perfect, and the peak too. Double straight out of the gate for the Fnatic defense.
With a man disadvantage, but a space advantage here for Acor. I'm not sure if they're... Well, maybe it doesn't matter now. Frozen's gone down in the meantime. I was starting to get excited by the prospects of Acor up close and personal with some AWP work.
Look at the angle from Alex. Oh, and Acor was even ready for it. Alex just does eliminate the threat. And this could be the spotless changing of the guard. Fnatic to respond with, I believe, their first CT round, and it's not going to be flawless after all. Rops is here to make it costly. 9-6 and it's taken us to 13-9 with mousesports just flying start for their T side. Rops, okay, they put a lid on him. Sharp object. Pre-aiming the jump for info. Brollan's going to get Molotov'd here, and the smoke will not keep him safe necessarily. Extinguish in, but Dexter puts Jaquinho out. Oh dear, lots of space now on the A side, and already bodies are dropping.
Beautiful.
Fnatic just ripped out of the server. Nice catch from Mezzi. He'll upgrade to the M4 for the rest of this fight, and he is a threat. Frozen very low. Mezzi lingers, but over the top. Oh dear! Beamers has gone down as well, and Mezzi's made this competitive after all. There's still a minute of play. Alex all the way down. That smoke won't protect him. If anything, it gives him away. Oh, he's heard the reload. He's heard the reload. He knows where Frozen could be. Jumps up, and that's the end of that. Ooh. Close. He's always threatening, isn't he? Alex's reads.
In mid control, let's creep and take some A space, and then we'll creep through mid when they have to respond.
Oh, Brollan the turret activated once again. This is his site. You're just visiting. Oh, that is the end of him, actually. Good catch from Rops again, finding so much impact from the Palace position as another falls. Crims caught out. AWP flashed off. This is great from mousesports. What counters double AWPs, Chad? Quick A pops. You're just sitting there holding onto it with nothing left from all of Fnatic.
If EG lose again today, they're out. And then Fnatic, for them, they have to secure that win because everybody else has. Jaquinho doing everything he can to save. Some stylish shots, but foregone conclusion. This one, 15-10.
Maybe a flash from Mezzi as it fades.
Brollan's pushing T-spawn. I don't know if that's going to matter.
Oh, the smoke. It's too late. Mezzi's got so much to do. The pop flash is there, and that's the entries from Frozen. Delivers for mousesports. You said he would be one of the players to keep your eye on most. 2 from short side. Dexter's got a real potent angle to at least confirm the swing. And confirm the round perhaps as well. Yeah, just one more remains and call it done. mousesports, a stunning T-side. They keep fnatic so damn honest.
It looked pretty effortless in the second half. You know, the rounds weren't really that close. You were thinking, wow, fnatic got a great first half. They're usually pretty strong on their CT side, so they should be able to just close it out. But, you know, not winning the pistol, then in the first gun round, you know, they had this approach where they had a set play to fight for mid control early on. But what the problem was that Dexter did this like fast, not really mid take, but the first player with the best spawn, he just jumps towards the mid and tries to get into that CT connector smoke or just close to it, because the T's throw a molly, the CTs extinguish it, try to go for a peek, right? So when Crims peeked through that smoke with the flashes coming in from his teammates, he was looking for someone who's going to be on the slope, but Dexter was already behind him because he went for that fast play, got a kill on him, snuck into jungle. And they had a lot of info because 2 nades came from Catwalk as well from the fnatic side. So, you know, that gives you a 5-0 start. Really, I think what mousesports did great as well in the second half. They didn't allow any saves almost to come through for the fnatic players. They were chasing them down. So each time they would lose a gun round, fnatic just had 5 pistols moving into the following round.
Oh, straight over towards ramp. Brolin's going to be tested here very, very early. Chasing him down. They push him back. The 1xBet odds here favoring the Mouse. And they just keep on coming. Brolin pinned. Brolin down, and Acor gets the opening kill of map number 2.
What do you do now, fnatic? You're locked out, staring at smokes. The doors swing open, but the heads roll, and it's the same case for Messi as well. Frozen was a big component of the Mirage successes. He was finding some impact. And
yeah, I think Peter, everyone's favorite stats guy over at HLTV, put out a bit of a tweet regarding that. And this one here is just going to fall away. There is absolutely no hope for Crims in a 1-on-5. And he's looking to go down with the ship here, just taking a couple of crispy heads. That's some extra cash he can work with going into round number 2. And if he gets away with his armor, he's going to be smiling ear to ear. It's very difficult. It's like the CTs throw a curveball or two, and one is just appearing right now in front of Frozen. Oh, is he going to get both? He heard the footsteps, cleans up the second.
That's lovely.
Okay, well burnt down. That's okay. It's just Acor.
Oh, it could have gone so badly there. Crims had 2 heads on his plate, and Brolin just timing his flank to perfection. He will be cleared. And he does manage to chunk away at Rops. 3 bullets to the belly. He'd love the rifle.
Yeah, get out of there if you can. And maybe, just maybe, if fnatic want to get to some P250s or something a little bit naughty.
Flashed off, and they know where he is. Isolating the duel, but Frozen. He's had his cereal this morning. And Brolin's save rifle has nothing left, and neither do the poor topside defenders. USP versus a bouncy Mac-10. We know how that story ends.
Wouldn't this become something, right? If Frozen, if he can be a consistent rifling presence in this team with Rops, now...
A bit of a surprise, and it's actually Mezzi that goes down on that. Crims was there to try and support, but it's cost him his life, and a lot of pressure from the lobby hold of Mouse. Oh, jiggled. Just fell into the trap of the shoulder peak. Alex has pulled them back into contention, though, with a man advantage, and Util destined for Chiquino. But they call a cancel, and he... Oh, well, he gets information at the very least, and Brolin's in a prime position to at least catch them on the walk-in. Gets the first, multiple targets. Flash looks promising, but swings out early.
Time's a problem now.
mousesports 2v3. It's shaping up a bit more competitive than it was initially, but Chiquino, nice rotation, has found his first on the AWP.
fnatic, first gun round. They get on the board, and...
Molotov out, they'll have heard it. They're ready for you. Oh, Chiquino's in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble, and yeah, caught out. Frozen will execute him with nothing to contribute. Acor with the miss, and it results in his demise. Youch. That's going to leave a mark. Suddenly, a advantage becomes a disadvantage for Mouse. They had it in the palm of their hands. Orp recovered now, going to try and ply his trade as Dexter recovers Acor's big green. They're rotating in through Secret. It's going to be really threatening as well from Mezzi.
Yeah, they could lock down Yard here. Hold up. The Brit doesn't need help. He's got it himself. Alex just ripping heads off. Only 2 more to find right now. This one has gone very, very flat. Mezzi might seal the deal right here. Okay, that's a lifeline. A minute on the clock. Something to work with for mousesports.
Yeah, I guess Alex has got to do it all. Good clear, another body. Oh, we'll take the ace. Great work from the Brit. fnatic, their second.
And they're actually going to press the issue here. So gap in the smoke. Jaquinho hits a nice shot on the cross.
Yeah, he's confirmed multiple bodies across as well, so he knows it's not just smoke and mirrors.
Now just playing in the smoke.
He's walked through. That's nice from Frozen. Great angle management. Great angle management. Slipped the net. Alex will tap ahead, but there's a gap now.
Frozen's little space-taking maneuver will be denied. Jacquinho's AWP strikes again, and this one here falls flat.
AD. And it's Alex again. Kept very honest. They're coming again. Rops is ready. 3 different targets. They're baiting him with barrels, but he doesn't care.
Might get cleared here if they jump up hard. Oh, spotted. Another one for Rops. That's 2 in the round.
Finally. Oh, and Vincere overwhelmed. He'll call for backup, call for aid. The low site lost.
Not bad at all.
But Acor posting up, peeking actually through the smoke of that HE, leaves Crims saving his M4.
Guys pushed out, they kind of cleared. It was the ramp guy's responsibility. He wasn't able to get the kill necessary.
Just hoping and praying.
Oh,
there's so much sound. They're just galloping. This flanking could be perfect. Alex McMeekin with one. The bomb lost. That's the perfect frag to find. They have to retrieve it, and he just evaporates, disappears. Crims lost elsewhere down the vents. Ramp is still under Fnatic control, but they've lost Rops down into the lower site. But he's expecting him to be too far pushed up. He's not ready for reactions, and Rops will find him.
Look, the wrong way.
Yeah, completely booked. Where do they want to go with this? Brollan, important duel to win. Slams the door closed, and perhaps even the opportunity for mousesports to string together two here.
Great molly.
Love the incendiary. They'll keep him at bay. Oh, they have to clear. Bemis is the next victim of the Brollan Org. And Acor left wanting. With 30 seconds, he'd have a real hard time getting that bomb down. Brollan confirms it. Good
he might
timing.
catch them off guard here.
Yeah,
Look
really.
at this run boost as well. They're going to do top of red.
Really,
they didn't get it off.
Perfect timing on Alex's arrival, and that's the end of Jacquinho's AWP. Damn, great contribution out of Acor.
Look at the space.
That's exactly what they wanted.
He's real quick on this. If they deal with Mezzy top heaven. Oh,
he's got another one. Brollan's ramp rotate's been cut down as well, and now Dexter, charging his team towards Alex's lower ramp. Mezzy does contribute as well, but Alex, he hears all of this. The first on that AWP.
Oh, they're not even clearing their corners here.
Alex has missed his shots, and Bemis strikes. With a couple of seconds, they just need to deny. That's enough. Survive. All you have to do is survive. I think the bomb might go down.
Is there time? Oh!
Holy moly. And this is what they were waiting for, Chad. This
he
is
might
what
get both. He might get both. They're lining up nades.
Alex. He hasn't been able to find anything, and now he's being hunted down, but Jacquinho's AWP is enough to defend him. Solid contributions again from the Swede. He knows another hard shot to hit, just the tip of the dome of Dexter spotted on the silo.
He might even get 3 here.
Oh my lord. Jacquinho's on the side as well. Oh, Mezzy checks it. Another one where Fnatic are saved by the bell. It's 4 from Jacquinho. Don't let that go unnoticed. The glass cannon AWP. Brollan looks like he's going to be tested for at least a couple here.
Conservative stuff out of Brollan.
Very.
Takes a shot and falls.
Jacquinho establishes the line in the sand. If he gets jumped on, if Dexter draws his crosshair away, he still hits the shot, and Brollan, problem solved. Frozen, they know he was there. He was the last one to hit the shot. The only one to hit the shot, and Brollan will collect. This is the gap. Alex is going to keep taking little jiggles, but mousesports have been profiting from it, or at least threatening from it. Rob's still holding his lobby, but Bemis perhaps going to go unchecked.
Time again is a big problem, isn't it?
It is. They're tickling the toes of Mezzy. Jumps up into the Dexter AK, and now the setup on top is being checked. Dexter kept honest. Rob's trades. Crims with nothing to report, and this is a mousesports take. Running that clock down. Jacquinho,
the bomb's
he's playing games here. He hits the first. Had time to play with and profit from. Still up to his usual antics, and
they're still trying to find him.
That's the AWP and the bomb again.
Oh, not this again.
No, and as the smokes have faded, the bomb is lost. They can no longer cross.
The smoke dancer.
Ouch. Crims, they're walking up on him, and he's got the scope rifle. He spots out the barrel of Frozen. More targets to find, though. It's Dexter's flank that does it all. Round winning from Dexter again. And take a look at the scores. You know, he's hanging with the big boys on Mirage. He's doing the same here on Nuke.
Oh, there you go. That happens if you play the bomb. You know, if in the map's won, if he's playing well, that's exactly what, we're after here. Him to play well. In the map's lost, if he's, not contributing, he's a bit of a non-issue. That becomes a conversation in itself. And this one's been handled. So the score will be tied up 7-7. Final round of play will net a total of 2,400 coming into the bank balance. So Alex with that kill, that's actually going to be pretty helpful regarding his buy. It's going to be an extra grenade or an extra something for him to purchase. This is their map choice. I said when they played EG last night that they were only able to pick up 5 in total.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to like truly wear my... But yeah, very volatile for the boys at Mouse so far. Let's see if they can finish this one off as the project from Frozen again cut short. How many opening kills does Alex's CT side net him? Mezzi anti-flash perfect for the first. And this is a very common little walkout. The Alexi B pop flash. Oh, he turns it. Mezzi quick to the trigger. Multiple targets advancing on him. More sprays through. Crims receives another. And falling apart for mousesports here. Trying to get down the vents. A couple of stray bullets. Tag Acor's descent, and now he's all alone. Where's that bomb? Lost on the top site. Brolin lingering in that off angle for the 8th. fnatic will win out the half, albeit by the smallest of margins.
We stay away from all the theorems.
Oh, Mezzi's got a lot more than he bargained for in his little boost on project. Too aggressive on red, and you can see 1xBet starting to believe firmly in mousesports. Makes sense with Mirage already converted on mousesports terrain here. This is the mousesports pick, and Robs has been deterred out of ramp. That's an important goosh because it gives them space. And if they want to go to the low side, they will be allowed in. Dexter, however...
They're going to clear him, surely.
Yeah, I mean, most teams will give it a passing glance at the very least.
Just how many can he get?
None is the answer, and Rob's actually caught out as well, despite swinging open that door upon the smoke. And Acor cleared out as well. Great work from fnatic here. They've left no stone unturned, no corner uncleared.
Just Frozen to find now, so...
Oh my goodness, he got 3!
Wow!
That is some stunning shooting.
He has a kit
and he
here,
actually
you know?
could do this, you know, it's Crims to deny.
So wall smoke's lobbed on out. Diagonal variety.
Oh,
that's
dear.
nice.
Mezzi's had a real nightmare there. Acor pop shot through the smoke straight to the bloody face. Yeah, I'm a bit sketched out if I'm fnatic right now. The timing of Frozen in a powerful position, as is Robs. And with 30 seconds, they won't be able to do their due diligence. There'll be corners uncleared. And Frozen, a chance. It's Robs with another bomb now loose. We need Jakino's response. He does put it in the feed. Ramp is a threat. Time is an issue. More frag out of Acor. Can they contest the plant?
Oh,
yeah,
easily.
Dexter can deny, and that's the end of the round. His second round force. He just doesn't have the health for this. Too many men. Not enough time. Triple kill out of Acor. He started that.
I don't think they missed his nose.
Did you not hear that? Nade, like, impacted Crims. This is the flash that they're waiting for. It does force the first. Brolin onto the other. They're into the site, courtesy of the Brolin Tech 9. Now, Acor's got to be really careful with that AWP. Frozen from heaven. Now, he should be able to deny the plant. Mezzi's babysitting, so if Mezzi is good for this headshot... Ooh, good timing. Great fight, and Frozen will take them both down. Wow, what a recovery out of Mouse. It could have got really messy there, but... And their Pro League run so far has been a bit of a...
Must have been surprising.
Yeah, a bumpy run, I'd say, as well for Mouse. I think the loss to FaZe kind of definitely leaves a mark. A loss to RV, perhaps a little more expected. What's going on here? Why am I seeing Fnatic's name in the feed? Thank you, Beamers. Thank you very much.
So basically...
Nothing's safe.
Nothing's going to be set after this match, guys.
Yeah. So Frozen ahead of the smokes, and he wants info. He wants to confirm if there's anybody home. Brolin is. Robs, however, ready to lock it down and confirms that Brolin was all on his own. The CTs will be prepared for a presence. Ramp and Acor called upon and called into action. He takes one. Going for wall bangs. Careful, Mezzi. You're playing with fire, bro. And they will descend into the lower side, but there's two boys here to receive them. Beamers, ready to swing this door open. And perfect. It's a blind spot. Mezzi trades at the very least. Oh, they don't know where they are. Fakes it out. Dexter tries to go for the denial, and it costs him his life through the doors. That's big from Mezzi. A risk from Dexter. And now this 2v2 really hinges on Robs' rifle. Ramp peek from Acor. And Robs edging out. Great shot out of Mezzi on what's one of his jiggles. Don't forget, Jakino's got no armor. He's just going to get shredded if Mezzi does go down. Survival integral here, Mezzi. Managing his angles very well. And he gets the info for free. Robs, he could finish it right there. A tag. Can't finish the shot. Jakino under pressure. Hits the crucial shot necessary. Makes it 10. So an early and preemptive rotate. They're coming through the top side, though. Dexter does well to find the head of Brolin. And Beamer's planning a little bit of a surprise up his sleeve and up the vents. Crims, he checked him, spots him. Don't you dare go hunting for that. That's a scary off-limits vents for now. Another Deeg in the feed. What's going on here? fnatic with the bomb plant. Crim should have lobby on lock now.
They have to worry about vent because of that presence, but they need to clear Crims first.
Oh, he's not ready for it. Frozen. The element of surprise is everything.
Are they going for this or not? What are Mouse doing right now?
They don't know. I think the Beamer's Galil's surely being saved.
They're just doing damage, but they had a real chance to go for this round. It's wild. Like, Rops is now just lingering passively back towards T lobby. 7th round and doing damage on the way out the door is just not enough. The Galil, the best thing they could have carried on through, is gone.
Rops hears a lot. He suspects trouble. They're looking away. Rops goes 1 for 1. Is that enough? Is that sufficient? As it seems the lower side is right into Akor's palms. He greets them with a bullet. Alex gone.
Brolin's still coming, right?
Nice little util dump. And yeah, Brolin's been working on this project. He started his descent now. Akor's back his turn to that prospect.
Akor's dead.
Yeah, booked. And now the site becomes fnatic's. Pushing for some info, I suppose, living in that reality. Oh, and Dexter's gone very early this time. At least Akor will be able to get some use out of the M4, but look at this. They're going straight into Frozen's location. That was Jakina with the AWP. And now Frozen for more. The multi-kill attempts. They land the bullets necessary. Akor throwing a couple more bullets. This could cost him his life. Could very well translate into a round for fnatic if he goes down. It's a good angle for it. Very good angle for it. And Mezzi, Alex, both looking the wrong way. Akor, huge impact on the recovered M4. Finally, they end him. And maybe the round not safe after all. Rops was on the low site. An AK for good measure. 1 tap is all it takes. They do get the info, though. And he doesn't have a kit. So it would just be his raw aim that would be the differentiating factor. Good luck, have fun. No info for him, and he might just want to hold on. Yeah, and a different universe as well. After Akor's heroics, if Beamos is good for 1 on that heaven flank ahead of the curve, you know, a CRT boy.
Oh, here we go.
I like the boost. The smoke, unfortunately, has completely... Has it completely? Oh, Crims. He gave exactly what they were waiting for.
I don't know if Crim saw anything, or if he was just prepared for the boost. Now, as they're working on this top site, mollies are in, smokes, flashes follow.
Oh, perfect from Akor. He's actually confirmed that the bomb is on its way down. They won't be able to chase him necessarily, and there is space for a plant. Alex looking to catch any of this chaotic rotate. If Mouse start to over-rotate with a bit too much pace, there could be a way where fnatic can destabilize and make a 3v5 convincing.
Nobody rotated lower. Nobody started to get a look in there, even though they knew that one had slipped on down, and now they're getting a move on. fnatic actually are in a decent spot to win this.
Yeah, and Alex's flank, it could be time to perfection here. Jakino, lots to do. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, my lordy lord. Not going to say anything.
It was unlikely that they were going to win a 3-on-5. Okay, looks like they're getting the smokes out early here. Molly is going to help make sure their smoke wall isn't disrupted. Akor through the flames, through the fire.
Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa! And goes for a quickie, pulls down Brolin. And they're trying to trade. They will catch him with some bullets. I thought there was a stray. Yeah, Frozen was behind him.
Yeah. They've got a wild timing here.
What? So they are surprising to Dexter, but Frozen could be surprising to fnatic.
Oh, they're in top.
You've just been mollied from heaven.
You're locked in hut.
What do I do? He could deny this.
Oh, dear.
Full smoked off. He's got nothing to say or do about this. What's that? I can smell it. Overpass?
It's seeming very likely right now, isn't it? mousesports seem lost in these CT side rotations. You felt Frozen if he was just looking the right way. Could have had a kill or two and identified where that bomb was.
He's exploiting the gaps in the defense. Frozen's trying again. On his own this time and probably more proactive this time. Fully flashed. Alex goes down. Brolin can't trade. Frozen with double impact. Who's going to have first contact here? It looks like Dexter is our observer's choice, and rightfully so. Jakino not looking the right way, and a trade from Mezzi is just too far away as well.
Give them some control here. Mezzi. Oh. He peels around it. That's just one of the smoke gimmicks, right? In these type of rounds, you have to go for a little maneuver like that. They're going to sprint towards ramp.
It's time for some stat padding.
Oh, might get out of control here.
I mean, you take 2. Has an AK-47 within his grasp, and he's got 6 bullets. He would have to reload in front of his adversaries, and they'll have heard that. If Bemis doesn't hit the first bullet, there's no aim punch. Brolin can be the snappy boy we all know he can be.
Oh, give it a chance. Give it a chance there. A couple of warning shots from Bemis before he finishes him off. And it's reflected by the smoke wall here. L blocks as Alex and Brolin are getting flashed and stalled on out a little bit here.
They are quite shallow. Like, I think Acor would have had a sight line, and Frozen's worked a lovely gap there. Brolin trying to crawl it back. Oh, it's fading. A chance here, and just about across the line. Now with double orbs, if the bomb goes down, I start to favor fnatic, Chad, in a very big way.
Oh dear, lower side.
No kit really. I mean, Dexter's got one. I correct myself.
Oh, that's a huge miss.
And he's missed a real sitter there. Brolin's already on a very, very round-the-world flank. He knows Acor's working ramp. You can see he's acknowledged that from the sound cue. May as well check the vent rotate. He does have a passing glance. It's Dexter in lobby, though, holding on to what he can.
I don't want to be the guy to say it here, but Dexter has to save. Acor's down. There's not enough money for Dexter to risk going for this right here, right now.
Call it a fnatic round.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he needs 2 around.
Realizing he can't contribute from his current position, Frozen just sits there, eats the flash.
They're fading.
Just as it fades, they do get across at least one. And Acor good for the peek onto Alex. They are descending into that lower side. mousesports have had their issues here. It was Rops. He's got Bemis in support as well. Oh, and a very snappy one out of the M4. Yeah, he will get... This is weird now. Very uncomfortable for them. Jakino's not going to be looking the right way. Frozen collects that one. And now vent to top. Dexter will take them both. And we will need the final round to determine it all. And fnatic, it's far from dreamy.
Looks like a top explode.
Yeah, but that's what the flash implies. Dexter will keep that door smoked. Grims, the first to fall. That was one of the Galils, a big frag to find. Only one clawed back for fnatic. They just crash into the defense. The angle's too strong. Aggressive from Bemis, and Jakino being flanked as well. Call it OT. mousesports and fnatic. Inseparable in regulation. It requires MR3 16K. Once a half maneuver.
Yeah, once an overtime.
Once an overtime, it could be perfect. Yeah, he's got the overwatch, and the progress hasn't really been halted. They've still used that wall of smokes. Jakino's a little late, though, and that could be the end of him.
Oh, he didn't stick to his guns.
Oh, and they've just decided to cancel. And Alex gets caught. This is weird.
That'll be landing towards top half.
Okay, well, that'll get Dexter hot and bothered, and the spray from Bemis, good for 1. Dexter's still burning. Dexter's burnt down to 10. He's finished off nicely. Oh, wow, a double from Jakino, and fnatic have recovered this. If he goes back up with the bomb, oh no, fnatic lose the round to Frozen. Messi with it all to do and 20 seconds to do it. The bomb now lost, and a change of direction that could have cost them it all.
As the smoke starts to fade, Acor repositions. Might be able to grab one if they're not tidy here, and there it is.
Boom, boom. Acor is trapped, eliminated, but maybe, just maybe, they're not ready for Frozen. He keeps the fights coming. Important frag for Alex to find. Yeah. Bemis, wow, good connection onto Crims on the walk-up. And Dexter, another contribution. mousesports, this is a spotless defense. And this round, no exception, with 10 HP, doesn't stand a chance, and call it 17. And another shake-up from the mousesports defense.
Rops is a bit aggressive at ramp at the moment, actually. I wonder if anything will force him to continue forward. Well, maybe that will.
Yeah, the loss of Acor will spur Rob through his own smoke and perhaps behind enemy lines.
If they go for warehouse control, time will start to become an issue here.
Oh, Alex didn't spot the leg. Dexter was walking through, and there's both of them here. Frozen keeps him busy enough for Dexter to get the frag. He bails Frozen out of trouble, but still a 3v3, and they're descending ramp. Opens the door. Hard shot. Crims.
Oh, no.
Jakino's taken down Crims.
How's he done that?
Now loose. He's got to come up clutch. A 1v2, otherwise it's spotless from Mouse. But still one close. Fakes it out. Ramp jiggle, and a near hard tap to hit. Multiple targets. Bemis collects, and mousesports call it 18.
They'll have to deal with Brolin over towards Secret here. Alex is going to be completely smoked off. All he can do is chip on through. Missed Molly. Oh, and big problems.
Yeah, that missed Molly's cost him the life. The opening frag, of course, it's Frozen of all the players to find. So a step towards extending play. They need 3 in a row here, fnatic, and this is the first frag of the first round on that CT side. Crims intermittently checking in on that main fight, and they are starting to come through. That's a perfect incendiary. That will force him forward. Or the Extinguish.
They're going in.
Mezzy needs this frag, needs it. Robs baits with the barrel so well. Still recovers it, and fnatic will call it a quits. That's a perfect round. No one goes down. Make it 16, 2 more to go. It's only a year ago they were lifting trophies at Pro League.
Here he is again.
Roland, prime position. He nearly had more than one Acorn chunk down. Alex looking for something rather ambitious here. Maybe his teammates can. Mezzy certainly a threat, commits to the spray. Mezzy, however, going down. That's the denial.
Oh,
no, he misses the shot into the boards, and Fnatic's chances starting to fall away from them. Oy, oy, oy. Alex and Crimson, all of it on their shoulders. And powerful after plant positions adopted. Dex are going to go looking for info. It's Alex, his next victim, and it's all onto Crims. I think mousesports have done enough here. There's just not many chances left for Crims. Rob's not going to give him anything. Oof, other than a bullet between the eyes. All right, a close one. But a must-win game for both. Leaves with the mousesports logo. 2-0 as well, a dominant one out of Mouse.
See, this game was tough. There was a lot of like really intense moments for individual players, a lot of clutch plays coming through. Thinking of Acor, you know, looking up towards heaven, one of the earlier rounds on the CT side, taking on 2Ts. Doesn't see the third one coming through, but such a difficult game for both teams.
Yeah, that was quite a roller coaster of a game, really. Good individual performances across the board for both teams. I think Alex really was a menace in that first half, playing yard for Fnatic, just really aggressive, playing around those smokes, pushing behind the mousesports players, pushing ahead. Jaquinho doing a good job of covering him in a couple of rounds. And in the end, for Fnatic, it came down to losing both pistols, really. They won more gun rounds, full gun rounds in this game, but just the fact that mousesports had that little bit of a buffer managed to give them enough rounds to work with, to push the game into overtime, and then just stepping up in overtime to close it out.
I think the match went very well. Personally feeling a bit shaky after having some missed shots there in the nuke. But I'm very glad we closed it out, and it's quite some pressure, you know, coming back from 0-2 and winning these matches.
Both of these teams have found a way to lose pretty handedly, especially Na'Vi yesterday. What happened to Na'Vi?
What happened to Na'Vi was they just matched up against a very good and very prepared big team, who I think caught them a little bit off guard with their approach. They had a good game plan to, you know, disrupt Na'Vi, and they executed it really well. So they just played a great game. I don't think Na'Vi failed miserably or anything along those lines. They got outplayed. Definitely a lot for them to learn out of that game, how some teams might decide to play against them now that they're undisputedly the best team in the world. So I think they'll be ready for that the next time a team tries the same thing. I think they have to go for Inferno. Na'Vi with a nuke pick here probably. They just don't have too much choice, and also with Daps as a stand-in, you probably want to play the same maps as much as possible, right? Make it easier for him, make it easier for everyone else. And we see EG again veto out overpass, and in the end does too. So more normie maps.
Favouring Na'Vi here, who would have thunk it? And really, thank your lucky stars that they're playing slow, because here's the action.
Oh, yeah, Boomich set up with his dualies for a single frag. He had a lot of equipment there that's gone bit short of the mark, and the unarmored Perfecto got a lot to contend with as the EG boys do commit. A pistol win would be great.
Deagle headshot in every round too, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who from EG can deliver in that capacity, but
now you get this game, you get the next game to just course correct, get the 2 victories. Maybe you don't top the group anymore, depending on how big games go, but you're still going to be through to those playoffs, and you've been kept on your toes, right? If it was too easy, well, then we may have some bigger problems for Na'Vi down the line. But they 4-spot here, and grenades back and forth have done some chunks of damage either way, which was actually pretty decent. I think Daps was fragging well in that game, just like this. A nice little headshot on the Simple.
Yeah, he was delivering for sure.
Oof. The fact that Electronic's gotten 2 and gotten away here, this does become problems because, look, EG are only working with 1 smoke, so they need to find the heads, and there's the first.
Electronic so low. If Cirque gets caught out, Electronic, he gets so much out of that HB. May not necessarily in the grand scheme cost him much, but 3 frags out of that.
Antenna flash, there's a couple of different ways that they can operate with that.
And they're rushing down mid, so let's hope Cirque is ready for this.
I think ready as he'll ever be. Dinks and damage and nade kills, yep, but the round's still done and dusted. And Perfecto, we've seen you here before, so it was a Simple and Perfecto show.
Oh dear. What a horrible way to go down. Ooh, takes Daps with him, that's nice. That flash is a perfect deterrent, and he has swallowed it. Aggression onto Banana, and Daps can't really handle it. Boomich just stood there. It was too easy, and Obo's been asked a lot of.
So complete mid-control right now, but again, Simple is the rotator. So if they were just to execute right here, they can isolate some fights.
He's on his way. Simple. As more nades arrive on B, he suggests and understands that's the likely outcome. What happened to Mihu there? He's just walked through the flames and gone down. Obo does slip the net of the boosted hold, and the smokes are up. They should enable a plant. I think Breeze has got that down uncontested, and it's a 4v3 for the retake. Breeze, that's a big frag to find. If you could just knock Simple on his bottom, you'd have a shot at this, but Simple does go down, leaving us in that 2v2. This now favors EG here. Bit's gonna have to hit a real scorching first headshot, and he has. Cirque has to play time here. Tucks in. He hears them both advance into the site. He's isolated the duel perfectly, repositions. He's hunted a bit wide, a little wide.
Breeze has definitely found a bit of form here in Pro League.
Good to have him back. Very good to have him back. That's another Simple frag. He's killed Simple 2 rounds in a row, and if Breeze can keep that up, Na'Vi are going to look a little hamstrung. If they give him... Oh, they might walk straight into the Daps post up here. Oh, Daps does well onto Boomich. Pit's still a threat, but the walkout from Breeze has been met. Bit
Rapping.
delivers another electronics and nuisance as well, looking like they can pull this apart. Nice dismantle of the EG wrap. 10 seconds left, boys. They're looking a little indecisive. I think they're just going to call it quits.
I think they're trying to get the timing on the flash, right?
All it takes is one eaten up flashbang. He just plays the headshot angle well. And Bit can't believe his luck. He gets another uncontested frag, and this one falls apart for the evil geniuses.
Do you save 2 AWPs again?
I don't know, but this is a hard one to break. I mean, Bit and Electronic, I don't fancy your chances in that crossfire. And look how little Simple's giving. He knows what you've got. He knows what weapon you're equipped with.
Do you both save again? I don't know what you do.
Listen to him, firing off shots. Cirque, he'd do very well to get back around the corner, and yeah.
But yeah, just an odd place for EG to find themselves early. Double AWP, T-side save. Great little nade right there. Cirque standing on that one.
Yeah, and had Bit just gone a little deeper with his, that could have been the end of him.
Hold on to all their goodies. Make them share. Another big chunk of utility damage this time onto the tender nose of Breeze. Rocking a hard place right now, isn't it? You go towards B, you're knocking on Boomich and Perfecto's door. Up middle, well, Simple might get to farm you.
And another incredibly well-timed nade. It's actually forced the entire EG squad ahead.
Oh, he doesn't know this, though.
No, he doesn't.
He has no idea.
He rotated off at the same time. So this is like the only
he's not
gap.
looking.
The only gap.
He's not looking.
With a lot to do, and now they've caught him off guard.
Would you believe it? He's not going to believe it.
They found the gap. They found it. And I'd love to have found Electronic with that shot, but no, unfortunately he lives on, and now the Bit and Electronic crossfire is a very tough cookie to crack. That's
crumbling a little bit now.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. They would be joining a rather exclusive club of those with an Intel Grand Slam and an extra $1 million. Mihu goes 1 for 1 on the fight for Banana. Bit, previously the A defender, now navigates over to B and is effective there as well.
Yeah, and that's a key piece of information that you just pointed out for EG to work with. Bit's over towards B right now. So do we think that they're still in a 2-2? It's flustered here. There could be a plant.
Perfect. Anti-flash for the first. Strikes onto Breeze, the highest fragger from EG. So he's taken down the prize pig. They're in the site, though. Okay. Cirque with a lot to do as well. They're coming in from Coffin side. These two on the site, I don't think are a guarantee. So Cirque does have to find a way to find impact and contribute. He's found the edge of the smoke, and that's effective. For a little bit. Obo again onto Perfecto, but he's gone now. This is the angle. That was the chance, and that's the end of EG's chances as well. A late retake, Na'Vi, weird, rare figure that they can sell for hundreds of thousands.
And lots of bartering in those type environments. It's probably the only time you really get to do that. That Molly should answer it quite swiftly here. So he can actually just play around that, and
an absolutely impossible set of turrets to break through, and they're giving it a go. Still, though, stubborn in their defense. Cirque's the one to wrestle for control, and he will get that bomb down. Rebound off, and Breeze takes shape. Oh, the smoke does obscure the view. Cirque getting a bit flustered, one-on-one. Perfecto, Mr. Clutch Master, this time denied by Breeze.
To Mac 10s, charging up Banana here.
This could be interesting. Let's see how Na'Vi react to early Banana control. Poor Robo.
Bumich is getting a bit thirsty for this one, isn't he? Great nade. He's out. They have to clear him. Oh,
wow.
They will.
Yeah, that's a big find. Didn't need to molly it out. I guess you just send Mihu as the secondary to clear. Oh, Breeze. Breeze, what an opportunity. And again onto Simple. He is smashing this head-to-head. And he's taking the Na'Vi start out of the equation at a crucial juncture. They're so low.
Well, just by positioning alone, EG should be getting their 5th round to be able to tie this up. Smokes and flashes come over, but that's a formality. They're in. It's free. Yes, yeah.
Like, this is, we can't, if you're a newer viewer, don't put this in the same category as like Zonic. What's happening there? Okay. Lots of exchanges, both favoring EG here. Chances dwindle. Simple again goes down to Breeze.
EG have actually set themselves up in a really good position now to stare down the barrel of 7 or 8 rounds on this T half. So
it is me.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to get too excited, but I also can't help but feel that Na'Vi, if you add together the Counter-Strike they played yesterday, then all of the conversations they've had in response to that, with a first half like this out of EG, there is definitely grounds for a competitive series here. And Na'Vi, don't forget, have been having their fair share of woes. And walking straight into the trap is Dabs, just walking in. Face check, does get one. An electronics angle has caught the Breeze walkout as well. Oh dear, someone didn't finish his meal. Obo will eventually pull it across the line. Bit's now gone. Wrapping into A. You saw Bubich is on a fast flank, and with 10 seconds left, yeah, it can be denied. Electronic from the pit. It's getting really messy. Someone needs to be planting. Cirque. Ooh, just gets it down. Electronic in the pit. Multiple targets. One shot as well. And Na'Vi do it with bare bones. Everything. Just a CZ for Electronic. Exactly what they needed. Oh, that's going to spur them forward.
Not again.
Oh, twice. He's just been cooked by the Na'Vi. Banana utility. His domain as he calls upon a clear. He's trying to beat Simple in the 1v1 again. Yeah, this time wise to his tricks. 3v5 for EG to overcome.
Bumich and Perfecto have to batten down the hatches.
But at 30 seconds, dude, with the util that Perfecto has, he can just deny this. And he will. Drops the can of flames, so 30 seconds.
Bit's still not rotating.
Still got a smoke. They're gonna have like 10 seconds if they don't walk through it. They have to. They have to go now, and all their backs are turned. Bumich strikes for one. The bomb now loose. Chaos caused it. Cirque with some quick reactions that might say play on. Might. He has to plant. It's uncomfortable. It's too much discomfort. Wow. A great catch from Bit just to win the round right there.
Oh, Cirque did so much. He did so much to even make that one possible, and he's running out of places to plant.
Easy peasy, Cirque's down. Oh, he wants a repeat. He wants more, and just as we call upon him, Simple does deliver with the double.
Breeze is through the gap, you know, he's into pit.
Oh, good point. And that means Daps will know that it's room to maneuver. The entire squad's gone, though. Simple just skeet shooting at this point. And Breeze and Daps have put themselves on the peak. Simple's walk-up cancelled. That's the shot out of Daps, looking sharp on the Vandal.
Oh, hold up a second, Alex. Look where the bomb is.
Wait. Oh.
There wasn't more. It felt like there could have been.
Bumich has got it. And that's the end of that. We'll make it 8. Na'Vi. Admittedly, the second halves have fallen away from EG. But CT Inferno, everyone's got a voice in that one. Simple miss. Bumich doesn't. Again, Mihu an opening death. He's been having a tough time on this first half.
They won't have any utility to work with. They have to get in on this take.
Oh, and his crosshair could not have been placed any better. Eliminates Obo on the elevated sandbags. They're starting to commit. Daps has again delivered something to make it competitive. The smoke from Perfecto gives him a powerful angle to eliminate Daps. Oh, and Perfecto does deliver enough to make this round just a formality. Bomb to be planted. Cirque's double should enable the plant at the very least. He's going into the ruins, and Bit's going to be as deep as he possibly could. Cirque may not check it. How wide will you check? Bit's ready for you. Call it 9-6. Okay.
1xBet have done the same. Na'Vi are the favorites. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah,
Nice little nade trap combo.
Obo's been the highest performer for EG. Let's see if that performance carries over into his pistol here, and it's a crucial one as well.
And Cirque is still caretaking from that arch side, so miHu could rotate over towards B now, no dramas, and maybe he will. That Bit's presence has been noted, chipped away out. Here they come.
Oh yeah, Daps, here's a lot going on here, and Boomich gets to the pool position, as does Electronic with that bomb. They're maneuvering nicely into the site without much contact, and Boomich already slipped through. A couple of misses from Obo has cost them some ground. It's miHu's USP that will deter. Solid pair of frags, finishes off with the third as well onto Bit.
I just love how cocky and forward Breeze and Daps are being right now. They are up against just some upgraded pistols, a Deagle for Simple, a P250 for Electronic. The rest are on Glocks, so that's telling you that next round, Na'Vi will be purchasing, but no committal just yet from Na'Vi. Obi?
Yo, Obi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi Trice.
How old do you think Obo... Well, Obo wasn't born when Star Wars came out.
Bro name, no gimmicks. What?
We also... Hold up. Simple's Deagle, getting something done. I was about to say, we also weren't born when Star Wars first came out. They're more than willing to give up this banana control early. Now, flash through, Perfecto looking for space. Going to emerge through the smoke like a bit of a monster.
Yo, you got to be brave if you want to stick around, and Obo does. They try and return fire. Obo just takes them down, beams them down, and it all rests on Perfecto. With still 70 seconds left, that is a dream for EG in this full conversion. This was a full investment out of Na'Vi. Cirque finishes the job. Let's see how well he does so. It's Electronic that draws the fire. And a bit of chaos on that banana hold from Perfecto. He's just been caught by a stray bullet through the smoke. The rest of Na'Vi gather now for the commit. Util will probably force Cirque off, yeah? White screen, Daps. Oh, it's easy as that. Sprays down 3. Call it 10 for EG. And Na'Vi, they were saving up their pennies for this round. Let's see if they can bite back and fight back before EG start pulling ahead.
There's 3 here, you know?
I think that incendiary just a second too late. Here they come. The entire Na'Vi wave starts to crash into the EG rocks, and it looks like Na'Vi have at least got the site. Daps is a little late to the party. He has tagged up Electronic, but unfortunately gets away, and all these free fires will result in his death. Cirque gets nothing for it as well. Bit so deep in CT.
Might want to opt for an SMG if they want to try and get some map territory and have those quite forward banana stances. Well, Cirque du Soleil, the tickets are sold out apparently.
Yeah, a bit slippy on the head. And another man dead. Perfecto walking in for his first frag, and actually Na'Vi taking some liberties up mid. No contact, they just walk straight up. Breeze.
Oh, Shadow.
Doesn't matter. He's caught with a pin pulled regardless.
Oh, go now. Definitely just go now.
Oh, well, we may as well call this 11.
Well, this is the thing, right? They don't know that the bomb site is clear, but they should go in because Breeze is traditionally the anchor.
And they're looking to do a little extra damage on the way out. Boosted over the half wall. Some good suppressing util. miHu does lose his M4. Daps and Cirque holding on to what they can, and I think Na'Vi happy to draw the line there. But this boosted miHu position definitely is good for one at the bare minimum. Oh, but flashed off perfectly by Bit. Electronic collects himself an easy one.
Electronic and Bit both have 19 kills.
They're back.
Yeah, so yesterday they went, oh, it's a bit early for us. Today, they are here to rip heads apart.
So is the Obo P250, a little threatening. And now the saved rifles remain. Good shot out of Cirque. Doesn't let Boomich slide through short unscathed.
Okay.
Simple's opted to throw the bomb down for Bit to recover.
Is that smoke here? Do you think that's it? That now they just go, we save? Like if they kept it open, Cirque could have kept taking shots. I know it's a 2 on 3.
They're talking about the boost. They're like,
yeah.
Maybe not with no util.
It's Mr. Raz. J-Raz is in the server.
Mr. Raz!
Mr. Raz is in the server.
Counter util at the same time. Oh, he just completely missed him.
How's Boomich done that?
He's hiding in plain sight, and he takes the sight as well.
Boomich just fired up with that one. Just strolls on in.
Bicycle that's perfectly hidden in the truck's POV. That was Boomich. Boomich is the bicycle.
Where's Waldo? Where's Wally?
The right place to be looking. Oh, spotted out. Good shot. More to come.
Yeah, they've constricted him now, so just slowly pushing through. Daps should be a bullet in the side of the head. Bit'll do the honors, and there you go. 13 now for Na'Vi. Oh, that is a joy right there. But we're back underway. Simple has already been tagged on down, and oh, Boomich picking up where he left off. Been able to find another opening kill here as hot water being felt and hot feet as well. That one has been heard. Bit pistols up close. Could rip ahead. Never mind. So where do we land on the headshot machine discussion? Does it stay with Scream forever?
I mean, I think half of the reason it was funny is because he couldn't say the H in headshot. That was like half the meme.
Okay.
Yeah. And you kill them much more efficiently when you just immediately click on the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it makes so much more sense now. And Perfecto was put higher into the vice of Obo's M4.
They're still coming B though, aren't they? I feel like they want to just keep cracking into this site.
It's the right call to make as well. It's only Obo and Mihu here, and Mihu's been having a screamer on the B defense. Nice find, and he's aware of Electronic. Go on, Mihu, that's the hunt. It costs him his life, and careful now, because Simple's got Obo's head in the scope. This site is lost. Cirque rotating in, it's a little half-hearted. They don't even have a kit, Chad, and Daps and Breeze are so far away. Obo, Daps and Breeze from Banana. And that construction fight does not last long. Another headshot for Bit. Time getting a bit sensitive now. I would expect to see a frag in the EG camp soon. Oh, it feels like Cirque's already given up. Just keeping them caged on the bomb site is the best they can hope for, I suppose. And Simple Electronic on the retreat. They're actually heading straight into Cirque. He does well to, I guess, make it costly. They've got 13 grand. They're nearly on max money. This is really cost Na'Vi nothing. Tight crossfire. Cirque needs to find something fast. Boomich has just gone straight past. Nice find. Oh, Obo with the SMG out of nowhere. Long range, mid range, doesn't matter. He says play on. 3 from the... He's holding long with an MP9. That's impact when you need it most.
Yeah, that was just all down to the frags falling in Na'Vi's favor late and denied. So here we go, back towards Banana. We saw this trick before. Oh, this nade. Not going to do as much as I thought. Still a little bit of softening going up here. Well, they need this and the next to break Na'Vi's money completely. And while they're winning rounds...
Oh, that could cost him his life. And that's a small error that could be the beginning of the end. That's if Breeze doesn't stand to deliver a double out of there. Holding the app's position. He's even walking into the Perfecto hunt. That is enough of a double to at least keep it competitive. Electronica standoff with Cirque now relieves the pressure as well and peeking in at the perfect time. Oh, Breeze. That is quite the statement, 4K.
Boomich is the only one, right, who's not going to be in that conversation. But I'm
you
sure
know he's not shy.
He's Mac 10,
Yeah.
you know, or a Tech 9.
Oh, okay, Mihu. You've been having a lot of trouble on this banana hold, and he swallowed a nade this time around as well. A smoke being respected. They're already in the site. Look how quick Boomich is. Oh, Boomich has done it again, and it's map winning. Map winning for sure. Simple plugs Cirque out of the air before he can take another shot. And an easy collection for Simple. Bides his time, playing for the win. And Boomich, he's just so aggressive, finding that space when his team need it most. A great recovery from Na'Vi, but a competitive game, that's for sure. EG, they picked Inferno and pushed them nearly to the full 30.
Bada boom, bada bing. Or just big boom. That's what we've got in front of us, and that is what has been laid out across Inferno. EG get planted by Na'Vi. And by that, I mean this was a very tested, contested game at times, and very, very close, even unnaturally close. I got Yanko here to dissect.
Yeah, I think you could say that if you just look at the score and you're thinking it's a real close game, but I did feel like Na'Vi was in control for the most part. They did lose both pistols, right? That didn't help them. Also in the second half, losing that third round, you know, the first gun round, really. But after that, they managed to recuperate in both halves, string rounds together. T-side in the second half was pretty dominant. Like, sure, there were some close rounds early on in the first half, the retakes, but that's just you know, Navi being the better team and having numbers advantage in those retakes, you know, it's not as close as it might seem.
But the door swings open just as Bit is ready and raring to go. 2. As they look to knock on the lobby door, he takes them both down.
Strapping lung, yeah, Lab, he's strong on the door position, and oh, lordy me, the 3rd kill for Bit. It's a headshot, who would have thought?
Yeah, strapping young lad holds his nerve. Oh, he might even get a little chance into a 4th here if Mihu continued his journey. He's actually going to charge on into ramp and try and revenge his fallen comrade, but it will be Simple's 2nd. And this dude's living the high life. Just winning, you know, the first land back in a ridiculously long time. Over 400, was it 500 days by the end of it. Mihu not got much of a shot into this one, and the low site is lost. He's done well to find ahead of Perfecto there, and he's put the bomb on the ground, so the scout of Cirque is a threat. He'd have had to have hit a very snappy shot there, and now just Obo with a scout and a deagle. Simple's having none of it. I love a bit of yard aggression. I'm sure so does Boomich, because he's got him Mac 10 dispatched to collect some free cash. Oh, I didn't quite have enough for the 3rd. Could have had an extra 600 bucks, but instead it will just be Boomich's AK getting an extra 600 done.
Constantly stretching it out.
Yeah, that's come easy as pie. Oh, Mihu, that's not shaped up nicely at all.
There's 2 here.
Perfecto exposed. Simple's doing all the hard work, though, and Cirque will be forced off the line. Smoked off the line.
Okay, so that, if you're able to do that, that is the first piece of the puzzle. Then comes the rest of it, right? So this isn't going to be easy. I don't think we're expecting a close score line like we had on map number 1.
Oh, so many people, so many, and he does track Electronic, escapes through the credit card, and look how far Boomich is into the lower side. What was that? We cut to his POV for a second. Nice find from Obo. He's already so pushed up.
Oh, they pulled 2 down here, though, so this is a good defense for EG.
Yeah, it looks set for success indeed. Oh, and a perfect Mihu spray. Boomich just doesn't have the weapon to react accordingly, and so EG will respond.
It's gonna be hard to break this.
Yeah, they don't have an AWP of their own, so... Oh, a real opportunity presented itself there for Cirque, and a frustrated wiggle of his mouse, as he knows that was a dry peek into his AWP. Won't incite a rotation. It looks like it has, and oh, here comes Electronic. A little late to the party, he arrives for a top take. Even trade. Freeze did something. Bit does a whole lot more. And the wild journey of Electronic. Oh no, Boomich has just jumped straight into the vents and Dabs is dead. This is mean. They make it across. They have the sight, and dare I say it, unless Mihu gets more than one, which he gives a good go. He's softened him up and delayed. The doors are blown off as well. Cirque has got an environment where he could thrive. He's been smoked off on one line. They'll anticipate the second on the reposition. And Molotov out of that as well. Wow, that was perfectly handled. I don't think they're going to be pogging. They'll have no reason
They're
to
not going to be pogging?
No, I reckon they probably got an S. That's about as close as they got.
All right. That's a conversation for another time.
It is, and Electronic's in front of the smoke wall, and it does lead to a great find from Daps. He's been pretty hard done by there. I'd argue he's been robbed. Obo does recover, but he's lost. Okay, the site has been lost in response. Oh my god, it's lots of moving pieces.
Too quick, isn't it?
Yeah, so Bit's caught Mihu's lobby aggression, but Na'Vi have top site. They're trying to boost for Cirque.
They're going to beat him here as well. That one-way smoke is going to be negated by this. Hello.
Oh, he's dead. He's booked. He should be, but the flash has caught him, and it does enable Cirque to fight off Simple and deters them into Obo. Perfect position, bomb is his. And it's Perfecto, he loves a good clutch, but not this time. Obo responds, a triple kill out of him, and he puts EG second on the board.
A 4-round differential here, and look how forward Simple is already. Mihu just has a molly out and is so lucky to tuck his head. Simple will run on in, take the space, and get the kill. Now, they lost Perfecto in the meantime, but this is early ramp control. A minute 30 on the clock, it reads. Bit's found another, and it's just chaos all over the shop here.
So I'm just kind of checking back in, Chad.
Sure.
And...
Are we talking about it yet?
We're not talking about it just yet.
Okay.
It's about to happen, but I suspect...
For the playoffs here. Nice shot from Obo. will get that kill and survive. So EG are completely done and dusted. Rush's life very difficult, let me tell you that much.
Look at this solo project from Electronic. He just flashes himself into warehouse. Daps has done well, Tom. Was that bit going down the vents?
Yeah, so they're still trying to pip that gap. So at least that's 1 point of pressure that's been removed. So now Na'Vi might have to operate differently.
Hello, Info. He knows there's T-Roof action as well, so Na'Vi could be really played with here. Electronic is being waited for, but of course there's a flash, and he even gets away. Perfecto sets up for the equalizer, and they've got it. Breeze working on a flank. Considering the lay of the land, it kind of has to be.
Oh, you can hear the 5-7 from range. Oh, Breeze. You could just hear it just peppering. It's like rain on the roof.
Oh. It's his best friend timing.
That one really hurts. Right, as soon as those rounds happen, you're gonna have to just forget about them and move on forward. Not the easiest to do, and not something everybody is equipped to do. But 8-2.
Electronic, look at his clears, look at his flight path. He knows what he's got to call clear, and he has done so, but that's not the whole Na'Vi squad. And Nobo goes looking, and he finds trouble. Breeze ahead of the smoke, does do some damage, I suppose. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, look, what are they meant to respond with, you know? Like, look at this. They have everything they want. The way the meta plays at the moment is if you lose lower in secret and yard control and you're worried about a heaven push, desperate, yeah. You start going for lobby control. So they start going for lobby control, and Na'Vi are waiting. Yeah, we're ready for you. Come on, push on in. We just have one man, Electronic, who took lower, who's opening the doors, who's shaking you down, and now it's Daps. Unfortunately, he saved last round. I'm not too sure he'll be allowed to do the same here, and Bit with another kill.
Like, it lands on my ears the same way.
All right, you're intrigued. Well, I'm intrigued in this round. Okay, 2 Deagle kills.
But I still feel like Na'Vi are about to turn this one on its head. Daps could change my mind. He is here.
Get him with the frenzy, Daps.
Oh, he's denied the bomb. Call it quits.
The spike's down.
He's got to build the bloody gun again. Struggles to do so, and it's time for the Bit clutch. Nope, I changed my mind, and he's knocked Mihu's for 6. Now he's planted open. Breeze should have him dead to rights here. He's been allowed to reposition, drop his smoke, and there's the end of that. So, EG thanking their lucky stars. They've got Breeze in the server. 3 kills from him. And Cirque has found a nice gap through the smoke, eliminates Na'Vi's Electronic.
It's actually a bit of a fake. It's forcing them forward.
Yeah, but they've got nades in their hands, and Breeze, 1.5. Mihu wants to continue to force the issue, pushing Trophy. This is good timing for the push, though, and we know that aggression can counter a Na'Vi squad. We saw Big Clan demonstrate that. He'll see the bomb missing, he'll communicate that to his team, and I don't think he's even allowed to plant. Daps makes short work of him.
The run boost for Cirque one more time, and he's mantled up quickly here to this top garage perch. And again, Electronic has been the opening kill in quite a few of these rounds, and Cirque, him and Daps have been the ones dishing out the punishment.
Yeah, and they can make a half out of this after all, EG. Even Boomich catching some flack on that yard position. Straight headshot through a smoke, I guess. Oh, la la. Boomich gets onto Daps there. I'm surprised the bullets actually managed to find the mark there. Dip Daps just trying to duck away in time. And they love this smoke. Mihu loves that shot. Takes the head off of a jumping Boomich. And they're walking into Breeze's domain. Simple, the first to fall. He anticipates another, and rightfully so. Oh. And Perfecto, if you go around that corner again, you're a dead man. Mihu. Great shot onto Boomich. He finds a pair of frags at the end of that.
There's the Molly top hut, the smoke in front of Squeaky. That brings into question the vent drop, right? That little combo right there. Well, Electronic, that is an interesting fight to take with a Mac 10.
Am I missing some details for that?
I think he's had 5 or 6 opening deaths this half.
He just wants it done, and they should at least have the first of the top site. Breeze is here to keep it far too competitive. They won't be able to get the space to plant that bomb they so desire, and actually, Simple has found a lot of space in yard. Now main less of a threat.
Breeze is on his tail.
Yeah, he's already completely disappeared, though. Bit walking into trouble. Cirque will deal with him. And so that you can see their options, their decision-making's been kind of made for them. Mihu looking to confirm the 6th here. A nice strong throw. leaves Simple with only 15 points of health. 40 seconds. If Cirque got a bit over pushy, he could have gone down. But he doesn't. And we call it 6. What a recovery out of EG.
It just hit me. Hit me like a ton of lead bricks, and so will this ramp rush.
Oh, and that one nade is going to hurt. Eesh. Damage found. Headshot found as Bit continues in a upward trend. Just a little bit of an off day yesterday. He's back to his winning ways, back at the top of the scoreboard, and he's just so threatening. I'd leave it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'd do the same.
He
actually,
has 83% headshot ratio at the moment. 83.
As the highest fragger in the
83
scoreboard.
with how many kills has he got?
18.
18.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Hang on. There's some red beans and some ravioli on the top side for the boys of EG. Simple's on a crawl. How deep will Cirque clear? Hello. Oh, and goodbye. Shut down quickly by that USP of Simple. A wide swing out of Oboe, and Bit's really not scared. They're all headshots, dude. How have they just found another little baby Simple hanging out in the wings, this time with a rifle and headshot percentage? 20-7 his score. Bit, any more? That's a cancel from me, dog. I think he's dead. Oh, just about has time to reposition. I'm surprised how slow they were to clear EG. Not in a rush. I suppose with the hero AK on Mihu, they are just going to let him be the one to set the pace.
Breeze is parked towards ramp. They've pivoted now back towards top. This smoke here from Daps will land front of Squeaky Door. That could give them an avenue towards lower if they want to try and slip the vent.
And Mihu's project does immediately get cancelled with that headshot you were concerned about. Look at the pre-aim out of Breeze. He's just taken heaven away from Na'Vi, but the main body of the assault coming through hurts. Simple denies a lot. Oh, this could all be Simple, and it is. 4 and the 5th, jumping straight into his jaws.
I saw, by the way, a good suggestion for a knife on Reddit. You know how most people are like, oh, nice shot from Breeze.
Imagine if they just picked up the rifle and did something with it.
Everyone turn away, turn away.
Lord have mercy.
Turn away, we didn't see that. Make sure your kids weren't watching that, because that's... Oh.
Hey.
This is really ugly.
It's really ugly.
This is really ugly. This was just upgraded Deagles. How has this happened?
Chad Birchall with the weather?
Yeah, it's cloudy.
Perfecto.
Outlook very cloudy.
With the clutch. Yeah, dude, he actually could have dunked Breeze there as well. 30 HP. Active.
Very active. Perfecto now.
He can't just bail him out. He can't be bailing him out to this extent.
He shouldn't be.
The shot off the ladder was supposed to be his last. Oh. Oh, Perfecto saves him. Why is he so good in the clutch?
Yeah,
it's a dangerous game, it is.
Yeah, I just the traces through the smoke, man. Like you're committing so much,
especially when you're stationary. Yeah. Hard committing to a spray just makes me so nervous. But everyone's heart is still beating in our 19th round of play, and Simple's starting to quicken in pace as Mihu advanced on his location. The ethereal fragger.
They need to clear this line.
Oh, and they are walking in. Simple holds firm for a first. A second as well is added to his list, and they will handle it.
T-side AK full belt of utility as well, so you don't need to leave out too much. Oh, Boomish dissuaded from that aggressive maneuver. Electronic here to contribute. They get the first. Daps is down. And Simple's been on a tear on this CT side. He's done some padding, especially with that ace he had earlier.
And they're coming into Bit's domain, so we might get to see some more headshots after all. Whoa, too many men. Too many angles. And they're starting to push him, so he will continue to be tested. And now with his body dropped, EG are doing it again.
Not this again.
Perfecto, go kill, I suppose. Electronic's still there to party, and they planted safe from Decon, so EG a whole lot of ground covered. Oh, and Reese is set up as well in a real premium location.
Now they should, as a team who is currently winning 13-6 and no real reason to give away their weaponry.
Otherwise, EG would get all of it for free.
Yeah, just save. It's all good.
It's
you can concede this.
It's hard for my brain to process that this is the lesser of the two evils when you're losing to pistols. Yeah. But I understand exactly what you're saying. It's just, it's like, it's the, just sort of force it to process that. Yes, losing to pistols sucks, but losing to pistols and giving them all your guns sucks more.
Yeah, and look, their economy over there for Na'Vi isn't fantastic either right now. They've had a few of these.
Oh, multiple targets all over the shop. Simple just can't seem to decide, but he's distracted them enough. Electronic shouldn't have more, but he does take another head. Oh, the geniuses. Dismantled by Electronic. The only limiting factor were his bullets. That's 4 of the 5. Breeze has got 1 HP to finish off the job. Electronic just completely destroys an entire team. And all Simple had to do was exist. You can see 2 players looking for that elevated angle.
Rifle's not filling us with too much hope, and Simple getting them another kill closer to closing this one down. The scoreline 14-7 now. Should only be a matter of time until they find these final 2.
Maybe not himself, but...
We've seen something now.
Yeah, he has. And he will knock Cirque for 6. Like, what a horrible way to die. You just can't quite piece it together. Simple continues his push, and Na'Vi are having fun with this one.
Ah, Omen. He's playing Omen.
Oof.
And those are the 4 teams who are going to be in contention. Obviously, fnatic get the game against EG that they have to convert.
And Bit's going to end things right there and then. Simple, can't believe his luck. 2 clicks of the mouse is all they need. Na'Vi do pass the test of EG. And Group C still has Na'Vi contending for that top 3 spot.
It wasn't even a fact, you know, oh, yesterday was a wake-up call for them. Not as much, really. They're just a much better team at the moment than EG is. Unfortunately, you could see how EG had some of their chances of Inferno, right? If a couple of rounds went their way, they could have won that map. But here on Nuke, you see what happens when you don't get that early good start, when you don't win either of the pistols. That's just too much for you to come back from, really, against a team like Na'Vi. As you said, they just had their way with them.
I think we are not in a perfect shape at the moment, and they did a really good preparation. We couldn't react properly as a team with good team play and communication, because there were a lot of extraordinary and not standard setups that we didn't usually meet in the game. And so we just need to play more official matches at the moment, and then we will get used to stressful situations, to mid-round calls, and so on and so on. So we have knowledge, but we need to update it and to get in shape, I think. Because we won 2 games, 2 matches, like versus Mouse and fnatic, but I still feel that we are not that Na'Vi that were in Cologne.
Jason, talk to me about the polls.
Yeah, that's just a whole lot of word vomit.
You know what else is vomit, Jason?
That drawing, whatever you got colored in there.
Listen, if you had 45 minutes to do just about anything you wanted, I chose to draw. So, here we go.
You chose to color.
I colored. I don't know, maybe we get a little closer. Now, I'm willing to put this up for sale, Jason. I'm willing to part ways with this. It's probably not going to be worth as much as an NFT, but I guarantee you it'll be up there somewhere.
It's not an NFT, I don't want it. The signature is going to take that price value down too. You should
you're right.
Definitely not do that.
Sorry, man. You know, for Big to have taken down Na'Vi, that really kind of opens the group up a little bit more, right?
Yes.
Gives a little bit of wiggle room on both sides, and that was pretty handedly as well.
But the bounce back from mousesports is looking like that's going to make this group real weird down the stretch. The fact that they're coming back into it and they're kind of in the running as well for a playoff spot. So the group's still very much wide open.
Hey, man, we're not doing so bad. Just wondering what's up with the disguise you're wearing today, but go on.
What do you mean, dude? This is the fanciest outfit I own.
Yeah, we have business casual, and then we just have casual.
Full casual.
Yeah, we like to represent everyone, Trey.
Well, you got Dust 2 coming out here for
nice,
Big.
Jason.
Yeah, you like that? I really sauntered right into that one. So that'll be that's going to be a nice opening map, pretty standard that we all know about. Big win percentage for Big. I've done it again. Inferno coming out for FaZe. Yeah, I mean, this is opening up just pretty standard. That's a 50-50 for both teams. Obviously going to be pretty comfortable. I don't think there's going to be any huge curveballs in this veto.
Oh, normie maps are back.
Yeah, we got them. The normie trio.
Yeah, it was almost good. It was almost a reckoning, but then he called us Giles, and so, you know, Keto, dead at long.
Yeah, great segment from that stunner, and Trace as well. He's always there, trying to do something.
That's funny.
FaZe on the T side now, and, well, it's Big, rather. moving up catwalk.
Nice, Hugo, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the odds at the top.
Maybe Trace was right,
The sides are
actually.
swapped. Yeah, you didn't ask for us, you got us anyway. Complain, cry, it's free, and shots are to Carrigan. Quick tap to Tizian, and here they come. Flashes in, Carrigan
nice.
back for more. Ooh. And Broki's here to level the playing field. Tabson, 6 health, surely no chance in this clutch, even with that headshot. It's just too much. Bomb goes tumbling down, and so does the round for Big. Not this one. So, not a lot of time for Big, but the results are there. They're looking for more in this round. That's the bomb for Tabson. They've got to go get it, and Rain will not give it up too for him. Twist moving in, and it should be a clean anti-force for FaZe. Yeah, I mean, Bomb just kind of sells you down the river there. There's no cancelling your play or plan once FaZe have it dropped, and so it's a flawless round.
Yeah, but that wasn't role-playing.
Move away from this metaphor.
All right. All right, Hugo.
Save it for the bedroom. Keto won't. Dirty Deagle onto Twists. Olaf trades. And so these Glocks may as well live until Gade dies, and then they can just keep shuffling that over, try to fake shots out of Rain, get his attention diverted. Gade moving through middle now.
Pretty much nil investment from you, so let's see if they can survive the FAMAS. Carrigan doesn't hang around. He's going to get flashed back in by Brokey, but isn't peeking on the back of it. Gade now dead. That is the one Deagle removed, and so the rest of the Glocks are just dealt with in a pretty, you know, pretty decisive fashion there. But now we got the guns coming through for Big. Now we got the big guns.
Oh, where's this? This is going over the top for the skylight. It's not going to work for Gade, but maybe it blinds certain positions in the tunnels. That's a nice idea there for FaZe, and forget the flash. Olaf comes up with the goods.
CSM with this AWP, trying to get across into the pit. Now, can he do it? Flash goes over, Brokey dodges it, and he's not even needed. That was a wonderful bit of spray from Rain there. Just traced him through the sky, down into the pit. This is a good-looking FaZe round, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, Carrigan just heard the steps. Both his teammates on A just dropped into spawn. Oh my god, this is wild. Carrigan with a backstab, Dink on the second. And this is perfect. You may as well go through the smoke. Try and find that right timing as FaZe try and peek from the B site as well. Rain tagged up. All the molly might do it for him. Rain goes over the top. And that's why we see the double mid to B smoke off, but not in this round. And it's come back to bite Big as Rain has a beautiful round on this CT side. Loves a bit of dust, does Rain.
I just want to be careful. He's going to trade out with Brokey, and the AWP chiming in with that opener. Already a good start for FaZe. That kill's pretty much untradeable for Big. They might look to deal with this AWP, but they might just try the avoidance tactic altogether. Gade tagged through the doors by both Olaf and Brokey. And now Carrigan's trying to get a mow down Momo. Here he is up at the front. Wop, wop, double kill. And just Tabson left to beat. Brokey's going to steal that one away.
East side, they're all over the place. They're making good reads. They're making info plays. Now a long take for Big. That's going to force some respect finally, but not from Carrigan. He pushes right up. Oh my god, he beats the AWP. Searson missed flick. It's a slow day in the office right now for Big, and FaZe are coming in feeling fancy. Brokey double scope. That jump just gave him the info. He might have died otherwise. Now he gets a chance to go back for more. Brokey doesn't give it up.
It's lights out from Brokey right now. Him and Carrigan at this A bomb site have been a force of nature, mate. And Brokey's waiting for flashes. Now trying to peek around this smoke. Look at how many bodies are on the other side here. And Brokey anymore, finally taking it just one step too far, but the flashes keep raining in, and so does the namesake. He doubles up to close it. Big, if they'd committed to this A bomb site push, yeah, you had to get past Brokey's AWP, but going to B, that's going to put you right in this three-man stack. Twists, he needs the power on the no-scope here. He's good for 2. Now that AWP's been retrieved on Tizian. What? Oh my god, Olaf isn't looking. Now they weren't ready for Rain, but he's suddenly got to hold on to a B bomb site that's hanging in the balance. That's a series of weird events there.
That's a swap doors for Olaf, not aware maybe, right? Not thinking, spent too much time with the inverse. Oh, I've got you, yeah, I'm covering, don't worry. Well, not really. Flash over the top, here they come. Gade gonna dodge the first, not the second. Searson hits his shot, and Brokey has to decide, is this really worth it? We've got money. I could, I should, and maybe I will. Oh, Searson's out of the round, and now Gade, who has yet to poke his head up. Brokey doesn't know he can read all he wants, but Gade hits the shot, and Big. That was an eco win. Oh, Keto legged there, Twists. He's now kind of trapped, right? But are they going to keep on the pressure? They haven't got a mid to B smoke. There it is, late. Big keep doing this and keep throwing the hallway smokes left and right of middle. You never know where they're going to go. Now they've got to line up util and explode as 5. Olof, easy peasy, takes down the low HP Keto and tucks in. Twist is blind, he can't help out. Olof's dead. Twist just finds the angle in time. 15 health though, they're already in the bomb site and Rain's tagged down low as well.
Oh, Rain might be screwed. Yeah, the molly's going to burn him out. He had nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Tabson cracks open this B site. Now they look to get across. Carragher dead in the window, trying to peek ahead of that bomb plant.
Very fortunate that Big both jumped over Twist's angle. He had a gap. If you cross safe, like he would have hit that for sure.
Where he's just the only guy having a hold down cat.
Fast out long. Tizian, oh, everyone's hopping, everyone's jumping, everyone is blind, and Carragher trying to get him under the blue bin. The nade comes in, Tizian expected a Molotov, and it's after. It burns him out. He already used his smoke, leaving a lot of room, a big gap. Finally, the push going to come in. No time for the smoke, and so he'll smoke them instead. One, Olof helps out. The flashes again are good for Big, but they come too late. 2 kills before the first flash even pops. See, it says CSGO on the ball. You like that?
Yeah, they've thrown these corridor smokes out in middle again. Actually, this time, they don't have the CT one down. They do have, like, the CT smoke for an A play. I'm a little nervous because Tabson was, like, just out on an island with the bomb at short, but it's all good. Tizian's opened up. The flash going to get Brokey off the angle, but only for a moment. Now, there is another guy coming out late long, but right now, Brokey's having a out up in A. Tabson will remove him, and Rain, wrapped by the late Gade out through long doors, shot in the back of the head. This is a big round all day long.
Oh, it felt like Keto was about to get the angle twist, though. Able to save his gun. And this is competitive, yeah? The score may be pretty one-sided, but Big, you can see them starting to pick up steam and figure out that it's not just B that's free. We can get it done with these A splits as well. Building into their T side of their map pick.
These must be very frustrating if you're FaZe.
Yeah. Especially considering Big have used them for something different every single time, and sometimes they just throw them and they don't even move with them. So it's just FaZe constantly trying to keep that rotate player looking for info. Brokey's got info, he's got a kill as well. Carragher scared of the long smoke. Sis has seen him, and Carragher jiggles out. If he waited, they may not have cleared that corner. Now it's up to Brokey, being collapsed upon from long. That other A player trapped in spawn thanks to the smokes. And now FaZe have lost the A site. Both Carragher and Brokey fall without anything to do. And the flank is dead as well. That's a round, really. FaZe should accept the consequences. Big do a great job of baiting them into middle there. It's always in the back of your mind. Players hiding in the dark corner at the bottom. Boost up. Did they send the pistol up? Yeah, there's only pistols here. The rifles are on Cat's side. Twist dropping that simple smoke. Rain could even go up on top as well. And he's going to play behind the smokes. I like this. Trying to stop a bomb plant instead of getting into the site.
Oh my god,
the boost meets boost. And the bomb goes flying through the smoke. This is weird. Olof's got a shot as well. I don't know what's going on. The pistols are doing it. Bomb secured, but Rain's ready to win the round.
Oh, well, he does fall off, but he's going to correct it. It's all on Searson now, and a 1v4. Yeah, he's going to get rushed down. Two tapped out by Brokey with the USP.
And now FaZe, that was an eco. That was 2 guns saved. Again, the
oh my god.
Oh my god. Everyone's blind, and Tizian converts the spray. I don't know how he does it. Oh, he might not make it out as well. 10 health off the nade. Brokey in the bomb site. Long's lost. He's got to worry about everything right now. Taking down the first and the second as the flash comes in.
Yes, Brokey, give us more. Make it happen.
Tabson saw the P250. He wants his revenge.
Yeah, but will he get it? Searson dead through the wall. It's only the tag. That would send me over the edge. Tabson has retrieved the ult. We know he used to love the AWP.
No.
Is he going to love it so much now? Facing off against Brokey. No, he's not. Brokey's on for the ace. Last guy's in pit. Come on. You know Tizian was here. Him and Carragher had that horrible fight right at the beginning. Come on, Brokey. Give us all 5. It's not easy, right? This pit angle, especially when you're this low, this could just be feeding. But there was a time to feed the beast. It's when you yourself have a full tummy. Here we go, big Brokey. There it is. All 5 in the round.
That's how the comms sound. I've watched Carrigan's voice video.
Yeah, no.
Oh, flashes are interesting, and the kills come through. Oh, look, gets Deeged and Keto with 2. Okay.
Don't give it to the German Deegs. We always talk about them.
Yeah, he's not ready for T-spawn, though. The longer FaZe live, the more room Rain has. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
German Deeg round. German Deeg round. Everyone watch out. Push the German Deeg alarm. Keto, now a 1v2. This was a 1-on-5. He's got 3 out of 5. 2 left. Looking to do it. Keto. Come on, baby. Give us something impressive. Brokey, he might have stolen one away with an ace.
Don't jump.
This is Keto's time to shine. This is Keto's round, baby. Up in the bomb site, they're trying to peek him together, and Carrigan will lay him to rest. It is a damn good try out of just one guy for Big.
So Big want to at least try and sell that they're not doing this, and Carrigan comes to them. Oh, it's not pretty. That's given Big a way back in. They might even still tempt them into B and into 2.
Oh, lovely from Rain, and he's out of there. I mean, really, he's actually still kind of hanging around. Will he get punished for this? Brokey's got his back. He's holding down long, but Rain will fall. Brokey's got to do it all. Out on the barrels, out on an island. He knows about this AWP at short, but that is the extent of it. He's trying to go for this peak. Now spotted by the long player. Tabson's Krieg taps him out. Olofmeister at the cross. They've seen him. They know about him. They don't even have to commit. They've still got time here, but Searson will nail the shot. Okay. And it's Twist's AWP now asked to step up in a 1-on-3. He was tagged right at the start of the round, crossing to B. I'm pretty sure he would have heard the scope in. Searson doesn't miss these. Twists around the corner, and actually headshot to Searson. Now up onto an AK. Tabson's still there to deliver the goods, put the round up. 5 for Big.
And FaZe are set up for success. Tabson trying to make plays happen, and they chase him. Carrigan with a yump, taking him down. Now it's Tizian with a grenade. They're already up and past it. 2 HEs ready. He drops, they hear it. And they might save it for the bomb instead. Oh my god, they're coming to you.
Oh my god, that was almost a double, yeah. Tizian shooting feet. Oh, that's a nice nade as well.
Where's Gades? Long way away. It's just made it to spawn.
Uh-oh, Carrigan doesn't want to die, but doesn't really have a choice. Now, there is this mid-wrap on Rain. He will get one, but now they're up and past him. He's got to get back to Cat quickly, because if he wants to play around this bomb, he needs to be on the catwalk instead. Twist is going to lock in both the kills, and the round belongs to FaZe Clan. That was very, very back and forth, right?
No, great reaction, great play. Wasn't needed anyway. Big, oh dear, B's gonna get crunched now. The smoke may buy you a few seconds, but that's all surely. Gade getting the reload in. They give him that respect. Nade follows, Gade's low. One more Deeg would be fantastic, but can't expect it of him in that position. 2-on-4, and they're gonna make matters worse. Ooh, there's a gun. But even so, FaZe are not far away from locking in Big's map pick in dominant fashion. That would be a statement, Harry. And it's good to see them do it against Big, who really are looking for every win they can get. Both teams 2-1. So this one will have big consequences when it moves to, you know, that last day, and with so many teams fighting for those 3 positions. Keto, more Deagles needed. FaZe hesitate. They wait.
Oh, they've boosted up Tizian's Galil. Oh, but the smoke's starting to fade. Oh my god, Brokey's right there. He knocks the boost out from underneath Tizian. Tizian still takes one with him. Ooh, Carrigan in with the response. And now this cat to A play, well, they're walking into an empty bomb site. The red carpet's been rolled out for FaZe Clan, and in they come to pick up 13. Pretty much as good as locked in. Yeah. It would really be impressive to have this one turn against you.
No, you're right. FaZe, they're bringing a pace into this gun round. They won't even let these nades go out in time. Twist gets the kill the last second, but Tabson swings the smoke and trades Olof. Gade sees them get out B and won't let them get much further. Some tags come through, but nothing of note for FaZe, and Brokey's having a great one today, looking for the 1-on-4. Gade's crept himself into the bomb site. No way Brokey knows this. And so he's a dead man. 6 rounds for Big.
Well, they're going to try and bring that pace again, this time out through the long doors, but Carrigan burns in a Molotov. That's not ideal. Wasn't just the molly that was wrecking him, he was also getting shot at, slowed down, you know, you name it.
Crumpling cookie here, Brokey. Yeah, I mean, he was ready for it at least, but he won't be able to stop it. Spray through the smoke and rain down to 10. Gets out of dodge, out of harm's way. Keto here, though, looking to cause more harm than good. Oh, more aggro flashes, and the spam for Rain is actually what sends tabseN in. He knows he's close and he knows he's blind. Twist smokes the molly, but he can't get CSGO off the bomb site. 1v4. Olof moving up long, and with a nice tap to start, anything is possible. However, the time is the biggest factor.
Yeah, and the bomb's on short, and there's an AWP holding the cross, and oh, yeah, Olof, I think he knows that there just physically isn't time for this.
Gotta go. Doesn't want to, you know, live and then die after time. Maybe saving the AWP could be big.
It's going to be a tricky old save, but hey, they might let him get away with it.
Yeah, they want money as well. Goes both ways.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, wow. I mean, so subtly put. Brokey tries to open up with the... Oh, my God. There's just Molotovs for every occasion. Oh, heartbreaking for Ray, and he dinks Tizian through the pole. Oh. And then Aid will get rid of him. But Rain's done great damage. Tizian is so nearly dead. They're going to try and go mid to B, and there's Brokey with the opener. Keto dead, now leaves all the pressure onto Gade. We used to say Gade, always good for 2. That needs to be true now more than ever, but he's sidelined by Twists.
So 14-7, and you get a little worried, you get a bit sweaty for a couple of rounds as Big shows some form.
They're just going to go through, and with Gade hidden close, playing the cubby, we saw Olof in this exact same position. Will FaZe check it? There's Gade with the first, swinging a little too wide. Twists is going to trade him, and now with Carrigan on this late mid lurk to try and cut off rotations.
Big don't really know, and that's funny to see Big get faked out after, you know, some of their T rounds when they confused FaZe, where Brokey was always in the right place. He's not been given these opportunities. Nice shot though. No, I don't think it is. I think it was a nade.
That was a nade.
Yeah, they peaked with a nade in middle with a smoke blooming. Gate's dead. He's gone from 1-for-1s to none for nones, and now FaZe are ready to close the map.
Yeah, the bomb is late because it was on Brokey, and I don't think FaZe were expecting this much success, but as long as guys like Twists are able to hold off the rotations, there is nothing that Big can do.
Dunzo.
Bomb crossing late. Brokey spots one of these players coming through the tunnels. He hears him. Oh, Keto coming in with that Famous, but there's no way you're ready for Twists in T-Spawn. This is Grimy, and he's just wasting CSGO's time and taking heads off. FaZe lock in. Big's map pick.
Well, I think the first place you got to go to it is that FaZe CT side powered by Brokey. Fantastic with the op over at that A bomb site. Big was trying to head up catwalk quite a bit, and Brokey's ADP had a lot of things to say about it. He ends with 25 kills, 11 downs, 120 ADR. It was absolutely wild. Actually, just the entire level of FaZe that came in today, vastly different from yesterday. And that caught me off guard. As I was saying before this, that I thought Big was actually looking like the better team, but obviously FaZe showed up today in a massive way. You could see here the aim high head-to-head powered by the US Air Force. Brokey has quite the statistics from this map.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Brokey ending off the map on 25 and 11. You saw 120 ADR. That was not a bluff. There was nothing, you know, incorrect or infactual about that. Wasn't fake news, Jason.
Make some noise. Here we go. Little pit flash, a little smoke going over to Moto. One out here to try and get you in, but Tizian has brought you down. Olof will trade out for a double, and there's still a guy in the site. CSGO brushed aside the bomb all the way up on balcony. They're gonna have to go up to go get it. Twist will begin scaling the hay cart now. This is one hell of a turnaround. Look at the move. Keto is trying to make Olof, wants no part of it. And so he removes him out of the round, leaving it all on Mr. Gade. Dead to Carrigan, and FaZe win the pistol.
Either way, CSGO Scout is gone, and FaZe, they don't care what you throw at them. They're going to throw their bodies at you. The flash comes in, but Carrigan was up and past it, and he taps out 2 into the bomb site.
Well, this should be a pretty free round as well. Talking of free things. can't spell free without re. And so that's exactly how Gade's going to be feeling here.
Oh no.
As he walks into Olof's crosshair.
Oh dearie me, Harry. It's a gamble, and Carrigan's got the lineup 2 out of 3. And hey, some Deegs coming out. Keto, 1v4, couldn't do the 1v5. This is easy by comparison.
Wrecked, brutal, savage. You know, we will have him trading places with Gade by the looks, but this might come far too late in the round. Right now, it's just tabseN in this A bomb site all alone. He has been the standout player for Big as of late, and he wants to show us why now, more so than ever. First man down for tabseN. Spamming the smokes, caught in the air, the clash of the IGLs, and Carrigan comes out ahead. It's a 3-on-3. This is not a bad situation for Big. They can look to give this a go. The fast short wrap might blindside Olof, but Broky's able to trade and keep it even. Now they've got him pinned in at the graveyard, but he doesn't have to peek. He can just wait. We're on Broky's time now, and Carrigan's tapping them out. Bro, look at the start that Carrigan's having. 8-1 in this game.
Facing those last 2 long players were FaZe, and Big fell for the B fake as well, right? They had a 3rd man out of position. tabseN felt like he had the read, felt like he had a chance there, but Carrigan is doing all the leading and all the reading right now. Book in hand, AK in the other. Dodges the nade completely on the corner. Gade, oh dear, watch out, buddy. That kill would have sent FaZe right into B.
209 ADR. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not going to keep up.
Yeah, so it's going to be another save out of Big. FaZe doing a phenomenal job of misdirecting them so far. Now, normally all it ever takes is like the CTs to make one right read, and suddenly, right, like the kind of mental game feels like that's reflecting in the cooling as well. He's constantly outbraining the big boys right now.
Big want to take some real estate. Banana control is the name of the game. Olof, oh, pre-fired. Tizian saw the barrel, took the shot. He's stuck in Boilo. They almost line up. Rain gets it in, back though in the favor of FaZe instead. 4-on-4. Another aggro flash to get you into Banana. Let's see, Twist can dodge it. He's up in front and he's still dead. Good flashbang for Keto.
Oh, finally as well, Big get the info that, okay, that was the fake. We just peeked in, no one was there. We haven't seen or heard anything. And now they spot these players moving in through the short side. That's a double molly, but the smoke will extinguish it. CSGO holding on, not letting them in. Can he find all 3? Yeah. Of course he can. CSGO with the orb.
He has that B flash ready to go. Obviously, players jump through the smoke right at the end. CSGO, good flash out from bottom B, and Carrigan's chasing him down.
Oh, the nades, they've slowed him down a lot, but he still gets back into the site. Luckily enough, FaZe pumped the brakes. I always get nervous, right? Like when you're getting naded on that corner, even getting slowed for a second can make all the difference. Broky doesn't even make an effort to turn from that flash. He just tried to hit it on timing. And look, right, you've put the fear in Big so much that even seeing all of this outside of B wasn't enough to rotate guys over. Look at the size of this fake. Carrigan is all the way through spawn.
He might tell them to come B after all. Come long, guys. I might have a kill here. You're walking into the stack.
This could go really wrong, though. Like 15 seconds, and they are going into all 3. They have no control at A. They are not on the build-up. There's the mow down from Gade. And Carrigan coming in late from this CT wrap. Gonna get shut down after that. It's a little bit weird. You know, Tizian's being ballsy right here. And yeah, it may be a little too ballsy. It's not like there was anyone here who could have helped him. He's trying to fight for this control, but gives over that opening pick. No one wants their round to come down to a coin flip. Oh, well, tabseN, not learning from the lesson of Tizian, also pushes into the apartments and has given up another, attempting to trade that out late.
Uh-oh.
They're going to peek the apartments again. Oh, Gabe with one, but he's getting chased down. He manages to get back into the site. I don't know how. And while this is happening, Keto is holding down the arch side. Gabe won't let them in. He's always good for 2. Can he get any more? Yes, a 3rd. And just Olaf left to beat. Gabe goes on a tear.
Big starting to believe again. That's 3 rounds in a row. That's FaZe's money broken. More Deagles. But this time, not the German Deags. They're going to get made quick work of. 2 kills. Fighting deep down middle. That's your teammate's flash. Searson's going to steal it instead. And Rain maybe catching him by surprise. That's one. Hello, turn around! Tizian is dead to Brokey.
It's kind of your preferred state of being.
Oh, nice
Rain
shot.
will get caught, and now Brokey should be dead. Oh, yeah, jumping in. Jump scare from Keto.
Oh, right down below. There you go.
They're in your face. Twist. And Carrigan's past them. What? Oh, my God. Okay. Well, yeah.
Round's over. Yeah, he gets the kill, then he just 180s, right?
And like, at that point in time, the 3rd guy in the site's got no idea that he's getting chased down. The other 2 dudes are still walking into folks in the smoke. It's like a low-key Matrix reference for you all. Bit of a nade exchange. Hugo always says that when you explain the jokes,
yeah, I got it,
better.
and then you explained it.
And then it just now you're hollering.
I don't want to compliment it anymore.
Rain, you know, you can't spell grain of salt without rain, so here we are. Should have taken that app swing with a grain of salt, perhaps, as they're doubled up here. The apartments are now your final hold, mate. Carrigan is in your bomb site, whether you like it or not. They're having to flash themselves in as CTs because Carrigan is here. There's the first. He keeps the second player trapped in apps. Carrigan has made this round very weird for everyone involved. Even his own teammates are struggling with what to do here. They're trying to flush him out while he's down in the pit. And finally they will. Now they get another kill. Carrigan heard at least one more player here. He knows about the guy in the site.
And Brokey burns a little bit as well. It's not looking easy, but Twist has a good timing. Bombsman needs to go down rather. It's in the site. Keto just trying to stall. A few more seconds and he's done it. Just enough. No plant allowed. And Gade Living gets big the round. It's a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah, that's also going to further the old money troubles. But a quad B stack, the order of the day maybe. Flash it back in, here it is, Carrigan, normally the guy to play anti-flash, but once again, he didn't have any teammates up there with him.
Oh, Rain, that's a lot of damage, even through the wall, does more to Searson. Gonna get out with his life. FaZe would love the 4-on-4. Now Big No, they need to care about long. Searson's called, he's been smoked off. Tabson's dispatched to do it. They're all gonna fight together, and Rain with a spray, almost the 3rd. Tabson moves in for the round, and he wants everyone dead. Olof's taking down Searson finally. Tabson's digged the bomb, he's chasing Brokey. Even if that kill landed, it would have been the round. Instead, Tabson's caught by surprise by Olof on the side. And now Brokey just trying to get out of there. He goes back to B. That's the round. Unless Gade works it out quickly. He has, at least. No kit, but he's going for the clutch.
Yeah, but with the bomb planted for Banana, Olof's late timing back in is great for FaZe. It means he can just play around this bomb. Now, there is a kit on Gade, so maybe, if he won that first fight, maybe there was a chance with the smoke to make things weird.
T-side's building. Boost up. Oh, that's one way to do it.
Okay, that was really, really cool, the way that they did that. They didn't assemble the boost. Instead, they have Searson leaping onto the head of the guy boosting him so that he just takes an immediate peek. Also, Carrigan's dead here. Uh-oh, FaZe. You can feel this one slipping away from you. You don't want to admit it.
Oh, nice boost. Rain catches Gade low. They know the AK's still here, though. Where will it be? Hiding in the corner. Rain walks into the smoke. The Molotov saves his life, and it takes out Tabson's. Olaf running out of options. The smoke is faded. He has to stay back on Banana side to win his 1v1. And midair is Tizian with the AWP. Olaf retreats, goes back to play with his teammate. They want to just take down one of these players while they've got the chance. Tizian stalling, doing the dance, and Reigns drops Searson, meaning Olaf can get out of dodge.
Pre-retirement Olaf was still like just cracked in every way, and he's really good now. But it feels like he's gotten even smarter with like how he plays rounds outright. No longer does he like just kind of run into fights and go. He certainly could. CSGO's a pretty wild guy. There's the first on a Carrigan. They might give him a few more chances here. They've just got him past, but
no.
the Deagles finding more success back in the sight, and in the blink of an eye, it's all twists, baby. 1-on-4. He spots the pit player. He knows all about Gade with that USP. Taps him out, makes it look easy. Ready for Tabson. Twists. This could be remarkable, but instead it's CSG sealing the deal.
With FaZe seemingly having every read on every rotate. Twists. Caught by the Yorb. CSG was ready for him to be through the smoke, and now he looks for more.
Now, CSG should nail this, but because I've said that, Carrigan's going to wreck it. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Wallbang will do it.
He will wallbang Carrigan out. Rain attempting to hit a timing is also allowed to the slaughter. Olaf baited in by the promise of that molly into the double setup. And just Brokey left. It was a 1v5 when this began.
Oh, just.
And that will be a 7-8 scoreline.
They couldn't be further from the truth. Rain, oh, quick tap, another flash, but it's too late. It's for Twist instead. They need to check this corner. There's another flash ready to go. Twist just gets cleared, though, and this util has done absolutely nothing for FaZe. Big, now ready to go, all in. They know Carrigan's here. Those flashes came from Coffin. He's changed spot.
Oh, nice tap, and Olaf even dealing with the mid-lurk while this is happening. They're now in on the side of the big side. They're trying to rush down Carrigan. He's all alone, but he's making it look so damn comfortable. Gade will get the better of it, but Carrigan has teed up FaZe Clan for this pistol. Gonna take something gnarly. Brokey going up and over in the graveyard, and Gade is looking. He hides, but Olaf, that is fast! And that's probably just come in right after Brokey said, yeah, pit's clear.
I've just yet to see him do that mid push in the wrong moment and die. So, always convinced by the calling of Carrigan, and with those shots at the back of B, remember them from Carrigan, a couple of kills, really loosened things up there.
He's just right at home, in at back B, holding it down, put him alone there, and he really does pick it up. Now, Gade with the opener, but the responses are good, the responses are clean. Gade doubles back to the short side as a nasty surprise for Olaf, but the SMG of Twists.
And this is more banana control that FaZe have had in this round than Big had in the entire first half. Think about that for a second. Big never had this. Maybe they had Sis with the AWP once or twice, peeking down, or forced FaZe late into car executes. But in terms of being tucked in this corner, something Big are not knowledgeable about. Keto doesn't care, though. Still hits the flick D.
It's always the way, mate. You're going to point it out? Nah.
Bomb drop, though. Round's over. Right? Right? Surely.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, there wasn't really anything in this to begin with. And Twists, nice and clean. CSG v Brokey. We even get an AWP fight. Look at Carrigan go as well.
Chill, bro. No one's even watching. He could get 2 kills if he went right now. He's got cover from Ult. Ult covers dead. Carrigan is 2. Oh my goodness, that's all gone so wrong. If the cover comes in, if Brokey hits his shot, Carrigan doesn't get backstabbed by Tabson. He maybe doubles up, and that could have gone a whole lot better. Instead, down a man, Olaf tucked in Boiler. Wally's gone by him. He's going to try and catch the late man of Tizzy, and now knows they're in the bomb site, and he's going to hold off, wait for Rain.
Olaf's made this round a possibility. Oh, he's going to catch another. Olaf is just playing with his food right now. He's called for Rain to come and join him. Lots of damage onto Tabson. Rain, 1 bullet, the nade, anything could do it. Tabson's got to be clean, but Rain finds him. It almost gets weird with that jump timing. Olaf Meister, though, mate, this guy, oh, it's so great. It's so great having him in the server and looking so good every day. Oh, Brokey has just given them room at short. Olaf needs to be ready for this. They're moving in, and he's not fighting. So Brokey out on an island is pretty much doomed to fail. Olaf, oh, there he is. Caught late from Tabson in the apartments, but still he keeps it even. He keeps it in a 2-on-2. CSG is taking a big risk here on the push, but he reaps the reward. Rain dead on the rotation. Carrigan now throwing into a clutch.
No idea.
1 player already crossed the pit, and he's none the wiser. So Tabson and CSG lock that round in. I can't kind of, you know, out of all the ways to play this kind of buyout, I like it. You know, you're oh my God, they're pushing middle and they're hitting a really good timing. There's no one watching for this. CSGO's seen it and the turnaround's in, but the USPs have done a great deal.
3K.
Yeah, Olaf, 3K, including his teammate. But still, a 2-on-2 in a round like this, you came into this having bought a deagle, and that was the extent of it.
Yeah, imagine if he didn't kill his teammate. They would be up right now. They'd be favored to win this round. Instead, it's still in hot water. CSGO's finally bringing the bomb, taking his sweet time to run this rotate. Tizian's about to cut one off, and there's a free kill. Now Brokey has the info. Tizian's already run back, but Brokey might catch him getting into apps. Oh, he comes back for the kill. Brokey's got the headshot, 1v1. Fakes the death cam. CSGO confirms it. Full nade. CSGO doesn't want to swap off the AWP, though. Might just run round the app side. Bomb is at the back of the, front of default, rather.
Yeah, CSGO's reposition should have just won them the round. Like, it's really, really hard for Brokey now. He'd have to get given this fight, and CSGO will not give it over. With no kit, there's just not enough time. But you can do a lot of damage here, at least. That's what Brokey's looking for. Perfect. And the damage has been done. All 5 kills for FaZe on a USP round. They get out with an AWP. Yeah, big win the round. But FaZe now coming in with an investment. He does still have Twists here, who tries to send them back. It's gotten a little bit weird. It's Olaf to actually break the silence first. Now they know about him up here on the balcony. Twists is flashed off. Olaf needs to help him, and it's getting a little bit messy. But Olaf Meister locking it down. Oh, he even drops into the pit, and USP's the final guy. Olaf.
And it might be the beginning of the end. Brokey even peeking down middle. He's had enough. He doesn't care. And he knows that FaZe are as close as it gets to closing this series.
It must be such a liberating feeling as well, knowing that you've got guys like Olaf playing like this. Like, you can be a little more loose if you're Brokey. Especially because, like, you know, when you look at this FaZe squad, there's so much clutch potential. It's terrifying. You know, in the early days, Brokey was very much the guy we would look to for clutches. But, you know, now when you go down this list...
There is not a bad sign, a bad omen for FaZe and for Big. Oh, got a feel for them. They've met FaZe at all their glory right now. Almost a double, instead nothing, no one, nowhere, and now they jump out of apps. Brokey's back at the bomb site, Twist is drawing them in, and Olaf's ready to knock them down.
Oh my God, Brokey!
Chill.
Unreal, a wrist-breaking flick, and he's still hungry for more. They don't even know about Olaf yet. Keto can't win his fight, and Olaf takes out another. He's chasing you down, CSGO. He's running, he's gunning, and he's looking for big kills. Now up onto 15.
They've got to figure it out. We've got FaZe. Oh, they want to take apps fights. They want to peek into ult middle. They're going to do so. He saw something there. Flashed out. Tizian knows that they've got him locked in. Molotov even down ult mid. There is no getting away from FaZe. There is no hidey hole you can tuck your head into. Carrigan, he's reading the jump up. Tabson's gone. 3 on 5. And FaZe, it's a formality at this point.
Yeah, they're so content with this now. That flash is good, but Carrigan, even while blinded, still takes one with him. Olaf is here to put the nail in the coffin. And every gravedigger dies, but FaZe Clan are burying Big today. They take him down 2-0.
That was a nice series from FaZe. This was a very solid win. I actually didn't expect it. I actually would have thought that Big would have won this match, especially considering yesterday, FaZe looked a little bit flat. Like, tactically looked a little bit flat, individually looked a little bit flat, and they couldn't overcome that kind of tactical deficiency. Today, dude, all guns blazing. Everyone was lighting it up. I think actually this team, FaZe, especially with Kerrigan at the helm, has been a team that's really good at running with momentum, and I think we kind of saw a little bit of that on both maps. Like, they kind of snowball into a good position, but obviously here on Inferno, snowball or not, like, doesn't even matter when Olaf goes 30 and 11. He was a monster. He anchored the A bomb site so well. Like, what are you going to do? Kerrigan had a great game as well, 22 and 15, both of them over 100 ADR. So a couple players really delivering in critical moments and in critical ways, and then just playing solid Counter-Strike.
I think when I saw the group coming out, definitely in my like every team says, right, it's always the toughest group, but a lot of question marks of all the teams coming into this group stage. Like, there's mousesports who did really well in the AMR and kind of didn't hit their form in Cologne, so you know they can play really great tiers. Navi, the best team in the world, and then you have these question marks like Big and fnatic, right? Who has really surprised and played really well against Na'Vi, for example. So I think after I also see Mouse beat fnatic today, this group is just wide open. But I think a 2-0 result was really important for us in case we go to a tie with Big, for example, on the last day. When you see Rain and Olof in a clutch, I have this feeling it's one. Like they are speaking Norwegian-Swedish together. And
Swedish. Yeah,
I don't know what they're talking about. Not Danish, at least. But they, for example, the 2-4 they win today, it's so calm and collected, isolate the fights, be on the same page, play very calm. And this is just what you need from those guys, right?
Is FaZe going to beat Na'Vi tomorrow?
Oh, you're putting me on the line here.
You did it to me, buddy. Right back at you.
I can tell you that we're going to show up more than we did in Cologne. Cologne was not us. It was one of those days, like you talked about from fnatic yesterday. There was no energy. So Na'Vi is the best team in the world, and we're going to try to challenge them and do our best, right? That's the only thing we can hope for. And we have seen they have lost a game in the group, right? So it is 100% possible to beat them, but you're going to have respect for what they have achieved the last 2-3 months.
Competitive, to say the least. I'm just trying to sell my NFT here, Jason. So,
dude, that thing's not going to sell. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm willing to sell this.
You got to have some good artwork on that thing to get there.
I didn't draw the deagle, but it kind of drew itself. Shout out to laser printers one time.
Na'Vi has booked a spot in the playoffs. Seeding is still up for grabs, but they're definitely in the playoffs. So you're kind of fighting for 2 and 3. And I think the way the group's gone, you would kind of look at FaZe and probably Big to make it. mousesports and fnatic, depending on the day.
It's so close right there, isn't it?
Yeah, like mousesports has come back these past 2 wins to dig out of that 0-2 hole, powered a lot by Frozen. But still, like that, you still kind of question if mousesports can actually do it. Same with fnatic with this new lineup. They're putting up a good fight. But there's going to be a lot of opportunities tomorrow to settle this group in a good fashion for those teams. But still, I think you got to look at Na'Vi, FaZe, and kind of Big as your 3 favorites. And maybe mousesports or fnatic can cause an upset.
To be those ones that grab that weird sort of like into the road round.
Yeah, there's going to be some odd stuff tomorrow. So, I mean, if you're sitting at home tomorrow, it's the day to watch because you're going to see all the action, all the circus action.
Yeah, because everybody sits at home on a Tuesday with nothing better to do, right, Jason? Just kidding. Don't answer that. Let's talk about the schedule. Happens to be right there in front of you. And it actually happens to tell you that FaZe and Na'Vi might be the marquee matchup. We don't exactly know what's going to be right here on the H stream, but I can assure you that tomorrow we settle the scores here for Group C at ESL Pro League Season 14. I want to thank you all for watching. And moreover, I want to tell you, spend time with your loved ones. I'm going to spend time with Jason, so take that however you will.
Peace.